Okay, so I felt it was better to get started. So Allison is right here. She's just across the room. She got caught in traffic, but we wanted to get started so that we didn't have people wondering if something had happened to us.
If I look
So there we are.
flustered, here we are. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday night. It sure is nice to see you all. Thanks for coming. Carrie's with us.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of people
Cruise,
here.
hey, Matt and Hazel. Nice to see you.
Let me get back up to the top. Of course, Larry was
You guys are
first
awesome.
with his heat index report.
I thought of you. It was hot here today. I think 104. I know that's nothing like you guys.
Yeah. So, but
World record was 18 days in a row. Wow, 29th
day in a row.
I think that a lot of the country is hot right now.
Yeah.
It seems like it, doesn't it?
But I got
Lori here.
I was just cleaning up my weather app in here, and I was looking at Shetland and Iceland, Reykjavik, and so on. They're in the 50s. That's where we were last week.
So it's nice to be warm again.
It is.
Lori said, one where room service is not free and Ocean now is no longer an all-inclusive treat. I've been giving that Ocean. Okay, so yeah, I have a lot that I've been thinking about with that Ocean Now thing. Like I said yesterday and today, if you want to charge me for room service, fine. All the other cruise lines are, whatever. $5 is not bad compared to what a lot of the others charge. But that Ocean Now thing, that takes the cake because they use that for what they want, right? Such is life. I'm still going to go because I'm not ready to stay home on the couch.
Yeah.
I don't think it's enough to make me to go to another cruise line. I do want to. I'm excited actually to go on on Carnival at the beginning of November. I'm excited to try that out. I do want to see the Celebrity Ascent. I'm excited. That's actually the ship that for our convention next year is the Celebrity Ascent. So I don't know if I'll go on her before then or not. I kind of hope so. But at any rate, a year from now, I get to go on that ship. But I really, really enjoyed Celebrity, really that much. And it is really a step above. It was really sweet. I was talking to my sister briefly today. I saw her for a minute, and she... they were on a celebrity cruise on the Edge over in Europe this summer. And she, she tells me like different things about it. She, commented that the food was better, that the just the whole vibe is nicer. But she said, you get in the tenders there and it's like a nicer boat than it is on Princess. And I was like, yeah, it is. So anyway, all of that to say, yeah, everything's changing. Hey, Michael. Yeah. Hot here too, only Maryland. 95, but humid. Oh, you guys, that humidity takes everything, like just add 100 degrees to it.
Yeah, it's chilly down here. Same here in Vegas, but it's a dry heat.
Yeah. And Michael, thanks for that nice comment yesterday. I like that you say you like those packages. Thank you very much.
Jeffrey's here.
Hey, Jeffrey, how are you? It's nice to see you.
Carrie's on the Crown Princess.
How is the Crown? Has he said anything else how the Crown Princess is going?
He says his internet is slow.
So. I wonder why. Isn't the Crown supposed to have the Starlink?
I think all princess now have Starlink.
Well, that's what they say, but I don't think they do.
Yeah.
Because I need to share an update from someone from the Sky, but their report, I don't think the Sky Princess has Starlink. If they do, it's not working. So yeah.
It worked out great on the Island Princess.
And there's Sonetta. Hey, Sonetta. Yeah, on the Crown Princess. On the Island Princess, it was really good. Yeah.
Whatever we were on.
Let's see. And Shelly, it's good to see. Oh, hey, Patty.
Big.
Good to see
you.
Mari's
here.
Yeah, it's fun to see all of you guys. Rhonda says it's a bit cooler today, but still hot in Lakeside. Thanks. It's nice to be home, but you know what? We had the best time. And I think that if I seem, well, I don't know. I just kind of think that change is the way that everything is going anymore. Change has always been a thing, but I think it's more, doesn't it seem like, I think this is my view, but since COVID happened, I feel like change is happening even faster, like in everything, not just in prices, but in society and in technology, like everything. It just seems like it has really sped up. You know what? Hey, Larry, thank you for saying that. Definitely pray for Don. You know what? Today has been a nuts day for me, and I have not seen if did he put a video out today?
I haven't even looked.
I looked this morning when I was getting ready, but I haven't looked since. I've been worried about him. That was sure a sweet video that he put up that day before he went into surgery. He sure is in our prayers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about him a lot. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. 7 hours ago. I'm out of surgery, but there were some issues.
Bless his little heart. Okay, we'll watch that as soon as we hang up. I'm happy to see that he's out of surgery. That makes me really glad.
Yeah.
So, and that he felt well enough to be able to do a video. That says something, you know, and to feel like letting us know how he is. Yeah. So, and we've got our Ontario girl here.
Shady Hill Homestead.
Hill. I love all these names that people do. It's
Code
really
4
fun.
for Life
Code
is
4
here.
for Life, Don and Scotty. How are you guys doing?
Tanya Hunter.
It's good to see you. Hey, Tanya.
Sandy
Sandy. It's good to see you. You guys are awesome. And Lisa. You guys are so nice. Oh, my goodness. Keith Ann and Jerry are here. Back from a wonderful Viking River cruise. Only had to change ships once.
Oh, wow.
River water can fluctuate. It is a thing. It is a thing. So, yeah. Hey, Vanjie, how are you? We got to talk to Vanjie today. She's going to go on an amazing cruise, let me tell you.
Yep.
Let's see. And Tom, you and Carla are going 15 days. I'm so excited for you guys. You're just going to have the best time. And I just got to talk to someone that just got back from an Alaska cruise tour, and they said that the weather was spectacular. They got to see Denali, the whole thing, the top and everything. So hopefully that lovely weather will follow you guys. And Robert and Judy, hey there from Southern California. It's nice to have you with us. Looking forward to your opinion on Virgin Voyages. You know, Ontario girl, so clearly we have never been on Virgin Voyages, and I always thought I wanted to. And then, you know, influencers really do influence you.
Yeah.
So we saw Tony did a video talking about like, well, you know, he went on Virgin Voyages and shared things there. And then I feel like it was a little time afterwards, like not the first few days home, but a little while after he did a video about Virgin Voyages. And just like some of the things he said, I thought, oh, I think I would like to stick with my princess better. But it doesn't mean I'm against it. It doesn't mean I wouldn't go. It just means I was like, oh, I like how it is on Princess. So any of you that have cruised on Virgin, let us know what you think.
So you missed the Facebook post. Jeffrey is going on Virgin.
Oh, you're going? Well, Jeffrey, look at you. You can tell us. You can tell us.
Let's see if I can pull it up here.
Oh, you were asking Jeffrey his opinion on Virgin Voyages. Okay, sorry. I just feel flustered. Drove as fast as I could. It's almost like it was really trafficky. Let's see. You know what? Me too, Jeffrey. Ontario girl, now that I can read. I agree. I'm really excited to hear what you think, Jeffrey, because you enjoy Princess so much that you will give us like a really good look at that. So how soon is he going? How soon are you going, Jeffrey?
44 days.
Wow, so soon. Look at you. So
he will be sipping champagne after a deep tissue massage at Redemption Spa.
That's awesome.
Wow. Okay.
That doesn't sound too bad. That sounds really nice, actually. Good for you.
After lifting suitcases on the way home, I could do one of those.
Yeah.
My side has been a little
side
sore.
really hurts. Yeah.
For some reason, we came home with twice as many suitcases.
Not twice. Well, like little, not big. Don't look at me. You got stuff.
Yes, I did. I got this little speck of something on my shirt, but got a brand new shirt. So
but hey Matt, it's nice to see
Sabrina,
you. Yeah, Jeffrey,
Matt.
It'll be fun. You'll be able to do blog posts on it and videos, do videos and tell us about it, and we'll remind everybody to watch because it'll be fun to see. Let's see. Thank you, Hazel. You're so kind. Thanks. Thank you.
Gives you Rocky Mountain High.
Rocky Mountain High. Thanks, Susie. Let's see. And Harry Bounds. Did we see? And Janet from Scotland. Look at you, Janet. We were just there on Monday in Scotland.
Really enjoyed it.
It's beautiful. We need to go back sooner than later. Really, really enjoyed it. Did you catch everybody up there? And Maureen.
Oh, yeah. Maureen.
Nice to see you, Maureen. So, and Evelyn, hi there. Yeah, it's good to have you with us. And Harry, nice to see you. Let's see. I'm on a countdown to 24 days to Holland America and Newfoundland. Oh, tell us about that too, would you? Holland America has really come out with some amazing itineraries. I will thank you, Pauline G. Happy Friday. Thank you. Yeah, I think all of us have been thinking about Don, haven't we? And surely keeping him in our prayers that he'll have a speedy recovery and that cancer will stay away much longer. He does a lot of good, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
He does.
Let's see.
And he sure has a lot of people who love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Betty Cowan, Barbara Madsen, KC.
And Barbara. Hey, Barb, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Let's see.
And, drink plenty of water, no matter where you are.
Oh, thanks for saying that, MGTO, when we're done here.
Can we go get you a bottle right now?
No, I'm okay.
All right.
Let's see. I ran the air conditioner. Hey, Harry. I'm on the Old Plus. So does that mean I'm not entitled to the Ocean Now or free delivery to my cabin? I hate to say that. Yeah. So if you want those things, you've got to upgrade your package. You've got to pay the difference. Was it $50? And now it's $60. Let's see. Let me look really fast at my phone here. But Harry, before you go, you can do that. You can either have your travel agent do it or just call Princess and tell them you want to upgrade. And then you just pay that little difference between the two. But here's an important thing to think about. So in my video today, I kind of like broke down, like I took how much that plus costs for a week. And then I kind of listed out like your gratuities and your Wi-Fi and all of the things. So really think about what you want to use. I know some people get on the ship and they don't want Wi-Fi. And that's cool. You don't have to have that. And so you would take that off the list of things that would go towards making it worthwhile for you. So kind of, but since you already have the plus package, you've already got the Wi-Fi, the gratuities, and the drinks package. So really, if you want to pay to activate your Wi-Fi, that's $14.99. And you want to pay $5, I guess it depends on how many times a day you want to get room service. But unless you're going to spend a whole gob, I don't think it's worth it. But if you're going to go on a ship and you want the 2 casual dinings they've got now, make sure though that your ship has, like if you're going on a smaller ship, they don't have Alfredos or GGs. So you don't need to pay for that. I'm going to talk about this a lot tomorrow. You got to look at the voyage you're going on, how long it is, what ship you're going to be on, all of these things to think about with it. So if you don't want that, then you don't need to upgrade. If you don't want those ice cream desserts they do, you don't have to upgrade. But if you do, just kind of add those up, because like those ice cream desserts are about $12 each. Those casual dinings, they're $14.99 each. So just kind of add them up and see if you get to that difference. Okay. I think it's $10 a day more. Yeah. I think it used to be $50. Then they moved it to $60. So it would basically on a 7-day cruise be $70. So kind of think of how many of those you would want. Even if you did if you did the 3 $14.99s to activate your app and then to eat your specialty dinings, and then you threw in a few room services, you're still not to $70, right? So
quick side note, a lot of people have been asking, where do you get those specialty desserts? We saw them at the ice cream, the soft serve.
So if you're on a ship that has gelato, it's going to be at the gelato place. If you are on a ship that doesn't have the gelato place, so there's only a few that have the gelato, and they're all the bigger ones. But like on the Island Princess, it was at the Scoops ice cream place right by the indoor pool.
Yeah.
So like on the Caribbean Princess, the ice cream place, I know is like in that little area between the two pools.
Right.
So yeah, go there. It's not in the main dining room. But it's open like all the hours that the ice cream place is open. So it's available like all day long and into the evening. So, and it might be fun I don't know. They just have a lot of stuff on them. I don't know. And I don't like their ice cream enough to eat it.
I saw, and I didn't see a lot of people have them, but I saw people eating them.
Yeah.
So
Oh, Sandy, yeah. So I'm excited to see if like on Princess, like on all the ships, they start getting a lot more. We need to get the video out. I videoed the gift shop,
Oh yeah.
the area with the princess gear, but they had a lot. They had everything from pens and pencils and notebooks and decks of cards. And I'll have to remind me to blow up. I got this little princess ship, you know, the plastic kind you can blow up and put the swimming pool. We have a big bathtub. So I got it so that whenever grandkids are staying at my house, they have it to play in the bathtub. They always use grandma's bathtub.
Well, I was going to test it out for you.
No, you're not. It's for them.
Oh.
And so they had that, but they had lots of different shirts. They had sweatshirts, they had jackets, they had
I even surprised her. I
sweaters.
walked into the gift shop and I said, I want that sweatshirt. She said,
he never wants a shirt.
So I bought another sweatshirt.
But yeah, they had a lot of princess things. They had some cute bags. I have too many bags in my life, so I didn't buy one, but maybe next time.
And the interesting thing on that sweatshirt I got, the sizing was way off.
Oh yeah, he got a medium.
I bought a medium and it fits.
Yeah. That did a lot for him. So
all right.
But now Sailor 365, but now charging and limiting for Alfredo's and Gigi's. Are they limiting how many times a day you can go there? Sailor 365. I know they're limiting. Yeah. Well, I guess with the Plus you get 2 packages. With the Premier you get unlimited. But yeah, I just really like that. And you know what I like even more than their pizza? I can replicate that pizza at home, but I really like their they make that dish that has eggplant in it. That I would really enjoy.
Yeah, that was good.
So was the current notion now sustainable with ships at full capacity where delivery time suffering? You know what, Maureen? So on the Discovery Princess last year, when I went at the end of October, it was a really long time when I ordered something, and sometimes the drinks just never ever came. This time on the Island Princess, it was pretty quick.
Yeah, they were.
It was really pretty quick, and every time we got what we ordered, whether it was chips and guac or if it was the a drink and they have like a complimentary fruit plate. The cheese plate is not $4 anymore; it's $5. But yeah, but they are kind of limited in what you can order. So I'm still waiting for the thing to kick in. I still remember when they were doing those videos Princess put out on YouTube all about what the medallion was going to be like. And it was John Paget, that was his thing at the time. And him talking about if you want to order the fettuccine from the main dining room, you can order the fettuccine from the main dining room. And I have never seen the ability to order any food from the main dining room. I have seen that you can order it from limited items from the specialty dining on some of the ships, but I haven't seen from the main dining room. So, but it'll be interesting, won't it? I noticed in the comments, some people say, well, I never use the app. I'm not going to use the app. And so probably the same number we'll be ordering as we're ordering before, right? If you used it and you liked it, you'll pay for it. And if not, you won't worry about it. Yeah. Okay. See, like, sure. Hello to you. Let's see. If the saying, if it seems too good to be true, it possibly is. It is. I think you're right, Tom. You're absolutely right. And I still think Princess's Wi-Fi is reasonable for what you get, at least when it works. Yeah. Can I purchase the Plus package on the first day I embark? At that time, can I use my onboard credit to pay for the Plus package? I have $500. Yeah, I think you can. Mm-hmm.
It would seem reasonable because they're pitching it when you get on board.
They put it against your account. So yeah. Oh, and I brought home, they have these little booklets that are just like, you cut a piece of paper and it is, copy it off and cut it in half, and then you fold it and staple it together to make a little booklet. That's what they hand out on Princess. If you get on for it was the first few days on the Island Princess that they had those. And I have one because the gentleman handed me one that was trying to sell it. And, so I'll show you guys that. I brought it home so I could show you, but yeah, you can do it then. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just go right down to guest services, or there'll be tables set up by the buffet and at different, like in the piazza, different places. You can just go up to one of them and then they'll charge it to your account.
Yeah. Let's see. Judy's here.
Let's
Jennifer.
See. Hey, Judy, you love. Everybody hit the thumbs up, okay? And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, okay? Let's see. Yeah, that's the same thing I said. Yeah, no. If you're on the Old Plus, you just get your Wi-Fi, your gratuities, and your drinks, the beverage package.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Steve's here.
Hey, Steve, how
Lucy
are you?
Lucy Schultz is here from
Lucy,
hot Missouri.
Hot Missouri.
So
cruising is more about destinations. Me too, Barb.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying today. I would not stop cruising, Princess, because now I have to pay for Alfredos. I actually lose weight. I like that. No, you know what? This is not enough to make me not go on, Princess. It's not. And because you know what, it's on everything else you have to pay. Like Celebrity, their food is better, but their specialty dining costs a lot more. Like when last December when I ate at Morano's, which was excellent, it's French, had this lobster that they come and they cook at the table right by you there. It was $60 though for that specialty dining meal. So everywhere, everything costs. Everything costs. So I agree. And I'm surely not going to quit cruising because it costs. I think that like in the long run, I was thinking that maybe we'll just have to start thinking, like depending on what it is you want on a cruise, which I would submit can be different on different cruises, that just like when you're looking at the price of the cruise, add on the package that's going to work for you for that cruise and just think, well, that's how much the cruise is going to cost, you know? So I wonder how much of it is like the cruise lines trying to keep the price lower so that you think it's lower and then you don't pay as much attention by the time everything gets added on.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that lowers, it's like every time you get an email from anywhere, they say, you know, price is starting at $395 for a 7-day cruise. Well, they don't tell you that's the interior cabin and the guaranteed interior cabin. So then by the time you get to what you really want, it's much more. But if you're happy with that interior cabin, that's the secret right there for that guaranteed, because then you get it for that price. So
Valerie,
hey Valerie, she's
Palm
in Palm
Springs,
Springs.
116.
It's just hot,
Right.
Isn't it? Yeah. I think they had 3 choices: do nothing, hire more crew, or did what they did to curb demand and increase revenue. Yeah, you know, it'll be really, I don't know how much I don't know if in the dining room, they definitely need to hire more crew.
Yeah.
Because, you know, some nights, I'm going to be frank, we did not go to the main dining room because I didn't have patience for it. I would say to Gordon, you know what, we can go to the buffet and go sit down and eat and be done in a half an hour and then go do what we want to do, whether it was go to the show or go so that I could do some work or whatever. Yeah. But when you go to the main dining room, you're committing to being there at like an hour and a half.
It's quite a while, yeah.
At the least. Yeah. And the waiters are all tearing around. None of them are standing there looking like they're planted.
They're busy.
They're all super busy.
Very busy. So
I really think that they could do that, and that would like speed up the whole process. It would be easier on the people that work there, but it would be easier on the passengers too. So when you can't go at 6:00 and expect to hit the 7:30 show, that's ridiculous. Yeah. You know, if you want a long dinner, have a long dinner. Sometimes that's nice, but when it's not your goal, it's a little much. Yeah.
Let's see. Diane says hello from Sydney.
Hey, Diane. Diana, it's nice to see you, Diana.
Yeah. So MG Tow, have you ever thought about an Alaska cruise aboard a ferry? It stops at ports you never hear of, a lot less amenities, but it's a different experience for something different.
That's true. You know what? I hadn't thought about that. I'm sure it would be a much different experience. And here I was just excited about Alaska 2025 because they're going to go to so many ports that they don't usually go to. But that's a really good idea, MG Tow. I like that. I'm going to write that idea down.
I know my brother did that years ago.
Where did he?
He threw his truck on and they took the ferry up and then they drove down the Alaska Highway. So definitely something to think about.
Oh, yeah. Ferry cruise to Alaska. Start riding highway. No, that's a great idea. I like that. Gordon's parents a long time ago did one of the ones where you go on the freighter in the South Pacific that kind of accommodates cruise people as well. But it's that, and they I think they really enjoyed it.
They did. My dad won't. He'd be happy with anything afloat.
Yes, he has a video.
Yeah.
I will never wait. What's he saying? Takes a hot.
I'll never be bothered by a hot day. It'll take a hot day over a cold one anytime.
Yeah, I think you're right, Jeffrey. I don't like being cold. Oh, thanks, Sailor 365. Yeah, Gordon found it when I said, did he put something out? I had not looked since early today. Oh, thanks, Susan. I'm glad you came with us. We had a really nice time, and I think princesses are going to charge for some things. We haven't gotten a package. Maybe I'll get a package. I'm sure on some cruise I'm going to get a package. I'll analyze all that and talk to you all about it tomorrow. But yeah, and I think it's because we just got home and we just had the best time. And when, I was thinking, with people talking about nickeling and diming, and one gentleman made a comment that was like, you're going to pay like $10,000 or whatever it was for your cruise, and then you're going to complain about $14.99. I thought of when you watch Rick Steves, and he talks about like buying his guidebook and then like cutting like through the binding of it to take the section of it that you need with you, and then or cutting it up so that it is in sections, so that as you use a section and then you don't need it anymore, you throw it away, so you're not carrying anything with you don't need. And people would be like, oh, how could you do that? And he's like, you're paying all this money for your trip and it's a $20 guidebook. It's okay. So, and to me, it's the same thing. You don't want to be, I don't mean that like in a frivolous way, but it puts perspective in it, you know? Yeah. Hey, Belinda, how are you? We're glad you're here too. It's good to have you. Oh, Carrie is very impressed with the crown. Staff is great, of course, but there's a happy vibe. Sunshine in Alaska sure helps. It does, doesn't it? Makes all the difference. Yeah. And then hire HLREEH. Hey there. Nice to see you. And we've got 7 days. It's long enough to get to know the Enchanted Princess. Well, Pete, you know what? You'll just want to go back again and again and again. But 7 days is lovely. I would say it depends. If you are flying 1,000,000 miles to get to Europe and you can stay for 2 weeks, I always say stay for 2 weeks, because halfway through the 7 days is when you finally start to get used to the time. And then, not that you don't enjoy it when you're adjusting, but those ships are so beautiful. There is so much to see. Gordon and I were just, when we were on the Island Princess, in the last few days, we were like trying to video things and that we had missed, or trying to make sure we had done what we wanted to do. But time just goes so quickly. Because you're busy seeing places and you're busy trying to experience everything. It does. It goes really fast. So 7 days zips right by. Yeah. But it's a really good place to start. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. If you got the choice between not going and doing 7 days, go. Yeah. Let's see. Captain Ruggiero. Carrie will answer that. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. Hey, Holly, how are you? 58 days. Oh, until your Pacific Northwest. Oh, are you doing the behind the scenes ship tour? Good. That's awesome. Good for you. You'll have to tell us about it. I saw TV in the UK about Virgin. Don't think it's our cup of tea. Janet, you know what? I'm not sure it's my cup of tea. You put it perfectly. After I saw Tony's video, I was like, I don't think it's my cup of tea. But I'm happy that there are so many different things. Right. Oh, Mary does neither. Hey, Mary. So Steve says hi. Yeah. Carrie thinks that's the captain's name. Great. Just watched on. Oh, I am good. You know what, Kim? I love that everybody has commented that they noticed he put out a video today. I actually got to help with little granddaughters today, and it was really sweet. But that's what my focus was for a lot of the day, instead of following along with everything else. But when we're done here, we'll get caught up and we'll watch Don's video right off. Because I've been worrying about him. I woke up thinking, has he got a video out yet? Let's see, 33 days. Oh, until the Caribbean, Northeast and Canada. Just this week added my mom. So nice. You're taking your mom, who will be 90 in October. Oh, I hope you have the best time. That's wonderful. Hey, Robin. Fabulous, fantastic Friday. Isn't Friday fun? And I love Fridays in the summertime. I don't know why. It's just like anticipation is like a lovely weekend. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, so you've met them. That's wonderful. That's you guys. Yeah. You even got to meet his wife. Hi, Kay. How are you? We booked our free cruise. You're going to Greece, lady. Wow. Oh, May 25th of 2024. Very excited for the new Sun Princess. I am so glad. So now Kay and her husband, she won the free prize on the Majestic Princess
right.
at in May at the beginning of the season this year to Alaska. So I am so excited, and I am so tickled pink that you use that free cruise to go somewhere awesome.
Oh yeah.
Like every once in a while, you hear somebody booked it, and I'm like, you use that for. No, everybody wants to go different places. I am so glad you're going to go to Greece and on the Sun Princess, no less. Wow, look at you. I'm really excited to hear about that. Really excited. Yeah. I know. Yeah, if you need, you can ask me, Kay. I'll tell you about Greece. You bet. You make me smile every day with thank you, Trisha. You know what? We did not find them. I even showed people on my phone. I'd pull up your email and show them pictures.
Have you seen
of
these
you?
two?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do miss that ship a lot. But we met such nice. You could probably tell from the way that we talked about some of the crew members.
Oh wow.
Like I am so tickled pink that they're gonna still be there in October.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think anybody was leaving. I know that the servers we liked will be
the
there
maitre
till March.
d' might be.
Oh yeah, he's not going to be there. He's not. But
everybody else was so nice.
We'll still be there. So it's funny how you just. Oh hi, Jack. Oh, I like to see your picture there. Sure, it's nice to see you. Give Maggie our love too, would you? It's good to see you.
Paula,
welcome home. Oh, thanks for coming. Following closely the changes on Princess as we are cruising the Crown February 2024.
Nice.
That will be nice, and it'll be nice and warm there. It'll be really good. It's going to be fun to hear. I appreciated Sailor 365. Thank you. They put in the comments there the list of the dates the ships are going to roll out with that new package.
Yeah.
So that should help people. But I also noticed, I'm thinking that perhaps been looking at my email. We have a cruise booked in September and haven't gotten it. Well, it must be because we're not going to be on the ship when it's rolling out. But people booked when it's going to roll out. I'm wondering if they're getting an email because someone had commented and said they were going to be on the Regal.
Okay.
And so it'll be fun to hear about that. So if any of you get an email letting us, letting you know, let us know what it says. So. Oh, Mark says the Virgin Cruise was fabulous. Maybe I just need to go. As cruise vloggers, you really need to try it just for the learning experience. That's true, Mark. We need to do that. I need to try Virgin and I need to try MSC as well. I haven't tried them yet. And Carnival I got booked. So I'm also trying a new thing on this cruise. I'm only going to do carry-on. It's only a 5-night cruise, so I pared down my 400 plus item packing list to just over 200 items. You're awesome, Jeffrey. You know, after so when we went on this cruise, we both noticed that we took clothes with us we never wore. Yeah. And it is always harder, at least in my mind, to book for somewhere where you're going to go and it's going to be so hot and you're going to go and it's going to be cold.
Yeah.
That's always a little harder. But at the same time, like the layers thing worked. Like I even took this blouse with me. I never wore it. Never wore it. And so, yeah. We're going to pare down ours. And especially when you go on Princess, they have a washer and dryer.
Yeah.
So if something unexpectedly spills on, you can go wash it.
Yeah.
So I like that. Thank you very much. I'm going to really pare down for us at the September cruise and see how it goes. I think that for the one on Carnival, I might take a little bit more. I always feel like anxious when I'm with people that, you know, when you're going to meetings and you're going to dinners and that, I'm like, oh, I gotta look different. Gotta look different at dinner than I did in the middle of the day, which a lot of the times when we just go, then I just wear the same thing. So are you guys the same? Do you wear the same thing often? Let's see. Welcome back. Oh, did you love that concert, Ken? I am so glad. Let's see. I booked the new Sun Princess 23 days. Oh, August 31st in the Med with a back-to-back 16-day transatlantic to Fort Lauderdale. How will changes impact it? You know what, Ken? It's just if you, for that 23-day cruise and that 16-day back-to-back, did you already have the plus package or not a package? I honestly don't think that these changes are that big of a deal. Overall, I mean, I think if you're already getting the plus package, you're still going to want to get the plus package. If you're already getting the premier, you're still going to want to get the Premier. The really hard thing comes in if you are somebody who didn't get a package, you don't want a package, but if you love using that app, pay the $14.99 to get it activated on each one of those. And if you love room service, then go ahead. But with the new Sun Princess, though, I'm really excited to see when we go on that in February, like what other casual dining venues they've got, right? Because that's a whole different ship. And I noticed this is the screenshot of the I just took a picture of it with my phone. Then I emailed it to myself and printed it out. That's how I got this. But it's not the only way you can get it. But that's how I just did this one. But do you notice, like on like complimentary dining says and more, casual dining says and more. All of them say and more. Well, the experiential doesn't, because that lists all that they've got right now. But I am really thinking that a lot more casual dining can show up on that Sun Princess.
Yeah.
And so that is going to be something that is going to impact what you get. Like, I have already had the thought that, like, for our Sun Princess cruise, we had not booked a package yet. Maybe I'm going to book a package because and I haven't decided which one yet. Truly, I think that one of the really big deciding factors is if you want all of the photos. If you want a lot of photos of your trip, like, just go ahead and get the Premier package, because then you can have unlimited of those casual dinings. And as it gets closer, I think we will hear a lot more about the dining on the Sun Princess. And you're not going to August, and so I can tell you about it. Since we're going to go on right at the beginning of February when she starts sailing, we're going on that very first cruise. So I really feel like there's a lot more to come with this. I think that this is, I truly think this is the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah. Well, and as the larger ships go in for dry dock, or even they do make changes while they're floating around too.
Oh yeah,
and
and
they've got more
smaller
room
ships
to make the changes.
Like, it's going to be fun to see what happens with the Island Princess.
Yeah,
I can't imagine them keeping that Bayou Cafe, like, the Bayou. Is it the cafe? Bayou, yeah, that is just dated. The menu it doesn't have a broad appeal, quite frankly. I don't see. I mean, how many people from other countries really are going to want to eat breaded catfish? Do you know what? And I don't mean that mean.
No.
Because I like that. I like that. I grew up in Indiana. I that's great. But I'm just like thinking of like the whole population, and a lot of that, I think, and that whole space isn't well used. You could do a whole lot more with that space.
Yeah.
Like, and exactly. So it might turn into a casual dining place. I kind of think it'll probably turn into a Crown Grill. If I was in charge, I would turn it into that, because people like the Crown Grill.
And we sat there all night waiting for somebody to come sit at the piano and play.
And they didn't.
No.
So you may as well take it out. And we walked by there several times a day and several in the evenings. Never was anybody there. Right. So. Yeah.
And so on the larger ships, I'm sure that they'll take a lot of the venues of things that are just not revenue generating and move them to this.
Yeah. So you're going to be on the Sun a long time. It sounds like the world's your oyster. That's how I would approach it. So I would, Ken, stick with me, okay? Stick with me, and I'll show you what the Sun Princess has, and then you can decide what package you want. Yeah. Because if they have lots of amazing casual dining, heavens, if you can afford it, I'd get the Premier package. Then you can have whatever you want. And you're not just stuck in the main. I say stuck in the main dining room. The main dining room is awesome. And
then you can report back to us, of course.
But if they have several venues, you want to try them out. Or, you know what you could also do? You could do, if it looks like they've got lots, you could try it out for the first 23 days. But don't, then decide which package you want for the 16 days and buy it when you get there.
Right.
Or if you've got a travel agent, partway through that, you'll know what you want. Yeah. Call her or him up or text him or email him and just say, hey, this is the package I want for that. Add it on for me. And they will. Yeah. But I think this is a good step. I think it's, as far as having more casual dining, more dining options, that's the way everybody else is going. That if you look at like the big ships with Royal Caribbean, on Norwegian, they had a lot more to choose from on both the ships that we were on for dining, and a lot of them cost. And a lot of them cost more than $14.99. Yeah, or even cost more than the $39 that Princess charges for the creme grill. What do you guys think? Here, I'm telling you all this. Let's see. I enjoyed everything about Virgin except for the shows. Shows just weren't my style, and some seemed amateurish. Love the hammocks. That sounds nice. Well, when we were just on the island, I don't know if that's how, I don't know what shows they had when you were on, Trisha, but they had they had a rock and roll dance show that it looked like high school.
Yeah.
It was that level of a production. I was like, did nobody? And the singers and dancers were great. They weren't the problem. They were excellent. It was just whoever put it together for them didn't it was a second thought. It wasn't. But people said that the next one was better. But they lost me after that first one. Hey, Steve and Connie. Oh, you guys just did up for a 94-day cruise. Oh, January 3rd round trip from San Diego on the Volendam. Wow. I am so excited for you. Yeah, I've got to talk about those. Holland America is hitting it out of the ballpark with these amazing cruises that go all over the place and a round trip from the U.S. It is so nice. It takes away that worry of flying. I am so excited for you guys. I am going to look forward to your updates. I hope that you have good enough Wi-Fi and you have enough spare time to send me an email now and again. Yeah. That is going to be extraordinary. Just amazing. And let me know, would ya? If you have to do any COVID testing before you go, would ya? Or at any point on the trip. Yeah. How was your keratin experience? Thanks, Kathleen. He did a really good job. And let me tell you, so the guy that did it is from South Africa. And he is probably our age, my age. He had to be at least 50. But he did such a good job. Really good job.
She was really, really pleased.
Really pleased. Yeah. And it is shorter than I wanted. But it's a really good cut, and it'll be okay. It'll grow. Yeah. But I think he probably looked at me and saw what I needed, and I really appreciate that. So thank you. So if anybody's going on the island, ask for Mervyn. He does a really good job, and he understands curl and hair and all this stuff. He's telling me this stuff the whole time. The second, he was, I would say, even a step above, but probably just with experience with his age, which I love. I love that. Next would be that cute gal that I had, that she is from India, and they clearly in South Africa and in India both. Just all the things they were telling me and everything they had to go through to become a hairdresser, so much more than you have to do here in the United States. It is it's the real deal there. And not that it's not important here. They do a great job, whatever, but not like they teach them there. And then, like I said, he had all this experience doing it for years. But so I have a lot of respect for what these people bring to the ship. And so did a really good job. I'm tickled pink. So I would do it again. So if you're on the island, Princess, go get your hair done.
Mervyn.
Let's see. Oh, Ontario Girl is going to be road tripping to Boston, picking up my parents on the way, and the 21 days on the Zaandam. Oh, have been to the Maritimes before, but the first time in Newfoundland. Okay. That's going to be so much fun. Wow, I'm going to go to Boston next Saturday for a week to see our grandchildren. We'll also see our son and his wife, but I'm going to play with the kids.
Yep.
Hey,
I'm not
Steve,
going.
how are you?
I'm tied to work.
When we booked our Alaska cruise, we were supposed to stop in Victoria, but now Prince Rupert. Not a good trade. Wondering why. Gosh, Steve, I wonder why. That's a good question.
Well,
I wonder
Prince Rupert, it could be, what are you sailing on?
Princess.
Okay, so is it tied into, is he coming on the inside passage, or is he outside? Does it have to tie into the tides and the allowance of ships through Seymour Passage?
I don't know.
And also,
you would think they would look at that in advance.
Of course, but then people change stuff.
Steve, I'm going to ask around and ask if anybody's anything about that.
Yeah.
Okay, Prince Rupert instead of
Victoria.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I know that's a special anniversary cruise for you guys. I'm sorry it's not going where you thought. I like your picture of your family there. I like that. Oh, Shirley.
Thank you, Shirley.
Thank you so much. My goodness.
Very,
Thank
very
you.
kind of you.
That's really kind. Thanks. Thank you. It means more than you think. It means thanks that you're like, thanks. Thanks, Shirley. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, trying to get
Let's
back to where we
see.
were. There's that, there's that, there's that.
When
And
we booked okay.
Right.
I'll try to find out for you, Steve. What's going on? Okay, I'll likely be in bed by the time the shows start, but I'll try to at least make one. Well, if you're going to do your videos so we can all watch, you don't have to video the shows because that's okay. But if you go to one, tell us about it. If you don't, go to bed, get up the next day and tell us what you do.
Yeah.
You can't, you know what? I really have decided that you cannot get up early and do everything that's offered, like everything that there is to do all day long, have a nice dinner, go to the show, stay up late and see everything, and then get up and do it again. You know, it's a lot that's offered.
Sea days were welcomed.
Let's see. I'm really happy the Crown Grill was a proper restaurant on the Diamond earlier this year. It was just an extension of the buffet with no ambiance. You know, there's another ship that has, which one is it? That has the Sterling Steakhouse that is also like an extension. I should remember, but I don't right off. It's like on Holland America when they have that that Italian one that's an extension of the buffet. It just doesn't cut it. I just don't want to do that. Canalettos, there it was. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Robin. You know what? These were a gift from Gordon. You have your grandmother's pearls. I remember when she gave them to me. That's really sweet. You know, I have a triple strand of pearls that my mom gave me a really long time ago. I should wear them more. So thank you, Robin. A girl after my own heart. So let's see. Oh, Tom upgraded from Plus to Premiere today. I needed the extra Wi-Fi for work, and I was going to buy the photo package. You should have made me do that, Tom. I would have been delighted. It's like having a dog and barking. You sweetheart. Thanks. No, I'm excited. No, and it really is nice to not, because if you only have one device, then when you want to use the internet on your phone, you have to log in, then you have to log out, log into whatever else you want to log into. Then you have to log back in. It's worth it. Yeah. And what else? So this is going to be fun. So on your cruise, you can have like that unlimited casual dining. You get all those nice pictures of you and your wife. It's going to be great. Yeah, that's great. Along with your 2 specialty dinings. Yeah, it's going to be really nice. Yeah. It would have been nice anyway, but it'll be really good. With the amount of time we eat at Alfredo's, I'm forced to purchase Premier. There you go. I know. I like Alfredo's a lot. Yeah. Champagne is $20 a glass, so I get my money back on that alone. There you go. See, there you go. It's perfectly worth it. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Anne-Marie. This is the new grandma right here, Anne-Marie. I'll never pay for a package, not worth it, since we don't drink alcohol and we don't need internet on a ship. We are very basic cruisers. Yeah. Oh, Anne-Marie, and you know what? I think that there are more people like you than you think. I would love to know what the percent of people that cruise with a package or without. But yeah, if you don't need alcohol, if you don't drink alcohol and you don't need the Wi-Fi, that's a thing. Like I don't know if you saw my video yet today, but I was just trying to do a structure for like how do people to think of it. Yeah. So that then you could kind of slide in or slide out what you do and don't use, so that then you would know. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Steve. Yeah, everybody hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. But I would even say it's going to depend on the cruise you're on. At least me, maybe. Maybe what I'll choose with this difference. It'll depend on what ship I'm on. A lot of things. Let's see. Well, you need... Oh, wait. Sorry. On Crown, they were at the pizza place. I think that's the desserts. Oh, thanks, Betty. Thank you. That helps everybody from searching around. Yep. Well, you need a reservation for the casual dining now that Princess is charging for them. And maybe, you know what, Tracy? How are you doing, by the way? It's good to see you. I don't think you'll need a reservation. We'll see how popular they are and if that changes. But always you've just been able to walk up to the Alfredo's or to the steamers or the other places. I have never seen anybody get a reservation for any of that. It'll be interesting to see if it gets busier and they have to, hopefully if it gets busy and you need a reservation, they'll add it to the app. That'd be nice. Princess needs to do something with their shore excursions on the app. They have it so that you can buy one, but you can't cancel one. You can't see what you have. They're still printing out all of those little tickets. And the other cruise lines just have it on there. Everything. You can buy it. You can cancel it. You can have your little ticket for it. I'm waiting for that. It doesn't make sense to me that you can just buy it. To me, that's crazy.
Right.
Like put the whole deal there or have nothing there.
Well, especially like that one night you were looking for information for it and it purchased it for you.
Yeah.
And we had to go down there and say, and they gave us more tickets. We're like, no, we don't want to go on the same tour.
It was the same tour.
Yeah.
That's when we were having all that trouble.
Yeah.
And sweet Leslie was like, just put it in the thing. And I'm like, well, yeah. Like it was a mess.
But yeah, the fact that you can't even see what your excursions are, that was a bit annoying. The other thing was the fact that if you wanted to see what the menu was, you had to really dig.
Like 5 layers down.
Yeah.
You have to go in, like you're going to make a reservation, go to the dining room. Yeah. Just have the menu. Yeah. Let's see. Carry-on is possible for a warm 5-day cruise. We did it in March. Max out your personal item too. Thanks, Ontario girl. Yeah. Oh, is Anne Marie saying it? Yeah, they did. Like last summer, I remember that about you, Anne Marie. It's when they were having all those luggage problems of luggage not arriving places. You guys probably remember all that going on. Yeah, they went on their Mediterranean cruise with a carry-on. Yeah, and we were like a little earlier in the season before all that started, but I would have done the same. Yeah. Let's see. Buy sunscreen the day I board, as I won't be able to pack it in my carry-on.
Yeah. Because it's more than 3 ounces. So.
Yeah. Hey, Sue. She got a free upgrade from Plus to Premier. How does the reserve? How did you get a free upgrade, Sue? That's awesome. How does the reserve seating work? Do you literally make a reservation? Nope. When you walk into the theater, you will be able to see they have these blue like fabric things that are like cover the top of the chair, and it says reserve seating.
Right.
And so just go sit down.
Yeah. And the point I want to make about that reserve seating is it's not front row seating.
No.
It's just sporadically around in the theater, and it's more just so that if you're running late at dinner or you've got something that maybe your excursion came in, it gives you a place to sit down. What was it you said, 10 or 15 minutes before?
Oh no, they didn't release it until like they said 5 minutes, but when I looked at my watch, it was 3 minutes, before the show was going to start.
But that allows you a place to come in and sit down at the last minute.
It was about 2/3, 3/4 the way up.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to sit closer, go earlier. But that's just the way it was on the island.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember on the Discovery. I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I wouldn't call it an actual. It's not an upgrade on where the location is, unless you don't really care. Just the fact that you're in.
But you don't have to make a reservation. You just go sit down.
Just in there. Yeah. And they have somebody standing right there. So when you walk in, you say, I've got this package. They check your medallion and say you can go sit wherever you want there. So
yeah, they did a good job of keeping it for those people. On the Crown. Oh, yeah. He's got the things, Carrie. The pizza and the ice cream are close by. Let's see. I think if I went to the Med, I'd have to have, as the baggage fees would be more than the cruise. So. Yeah. Let's see. Is Princess started? Not yet. Not yet. Let's see. How much did you pay for the Old Plus? Oh, was Harry asking about that? We're not sure what you had, Harry. If you booked your cruise before December 14th, you have the old. If you have not upgraded it, you still have the old. So you would know if you'd upgraded it. So before December 14th, if you booked your cruise before December 14th, if you booked your cruise after December 14th, you have the new one. And that just got grandfathered in. Everything that if you had already paid starting with that December 14th on, then you get everything that they have just added. So don't give them any ideas. I like that. Let's see. They also said you could order sunscreen with the medallion. As far as I know, that never they did. You're right. They showed a lot of things that you could order.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and there wasn't very many
Yeah.
things this time. I should have taken a picture of those. I took screenshots of the other stuff. I ordered from the main dining room only while in isolation.
Oh, wow.
Thanks, Lori. Yeah, and I have had other people say that they ordered from the main dining room as well, and yeah, when they were in isolation with COVID. So, Rhonda, I'm glad I get stock credit each time. Now it will come in handy even more. That's true. And there are a lot of people that cruise and they have onboard credit they don't know how to spend. Well, don't know how to spend, but they have a lot. So you can just pay to get your, room service, your app updated, or your whatever you want. It's a good idea. Good reminder. Oh, Janet, you take good care. Oh, it's 1:20 in the morning. It's so nice to see you. Take good care. It was nice to have you with us.
Well, she got to watch our lives in real time while we were there.
That was really fun.
More her time thing.
Yeah, it was really nice.
So.
Oh, hi, Marie. Found implementation dates by ship. Yes, and Sailor 365 was really nice.
Yeah.
And the Princess FAQ. Rollout goes until September on the Coral. Yeah, I was thinking she might be the latest since she's on that world cruise. Yeah. Sky starts August 19th. We'll enjoy tomorrow's sailing. One of the last free with room service. You enjoy, Marie. I hope you got my email. I'm behind on my email today with helping with grandchildren, but our disembarkation in Southampton was so smooth.
Oh my,
so smooth.
Yeah.
And
don't bother paying for a porter there.
No,
they are. You can't find them.
Well, they were not really wanting to do luggage.
No.
The porters when we were there, but you know what? They have those little carts. They call them trolleys, but those luggage carts, and you can take it clear out to the bus. And when you go to put it away, the guy was really nice. He's like, "Oh, I'll put it away." Yeah. So you can take those well, they call them trolleys, those luggage trolleys, clear out to the bus.
And they have them for free at Heathrow. So we used two, one each. And it was really nice when we landed in Salt Lake. When you're coming in on a passport, internationally, you get the thing for free as well, and that was really handy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Let's see.
The problem is room service for any order on the app would always arrive late, missing items, and be cold. Overall on the Island Princess, they were pretty good. Admittedly, we only ordered like chips and guac and the fruit plate. I liked that. On the Island Princess in the buffet, they actually had really nice cheese selection, like all the time. And so I didn't pay for the cheese plate this time. So, hey, Desiree, how are you? Nice to see you.
She gave us 99 cents.
Oh, thank you very much. Thanks, Desiree. I appreciate it.
You were talking about
the room service. Yeah. Right. So I don't know, but ours came like pretty much within 15 or 20 minutes every time.
They did.
So I don't know if it was usually late at night, so that could affect it as well. I don't think I tried any room service in the middle of the day. So I know they're not as busy late at night. On my med cruise, I did. Oh, Maureen saw sunscreen on the app. That's awesome.
Okay.
Let's see. I use the app all the time. I've already booked most of our excursions for October 2024 transatlantic cruise on the Regal. Already green lane. Good job, Larry. Good. That's awesome. It's a one-time charge, Brad. One time. So I would do it if you're going to do it at the beginning of the cruise. Yeah, it's one-time charge for the whole trip. Yeah. Yeah, $14.99 a day would be that. Everybody would revolt. Let's see. If you wait until you're boarded by the Plus, you miss out on the free shipping on the medallion and the green lead at boarding. You're right, Mary. Absolutely. Thanks for saying that. That's a good thing to remember to the lady that was thinking about buying it when she got on board.
Yeah.
I think they're just really trying to sell it to people on board that maybe didn't know about it so much, or try to talk them into it once they get on board. But yeah, definitely. If you know you're going to get it before. So like she said, you can get your medallion for free and away you go. Let's see. If you had the package, would it cover water bottles in the room? So, Cindy Ann, those packages of water bottles that you get in the room, like those 12 packs I've told you about for $7.08, that's a separate thing. But when you have like the Plus or the Premier package, you can walk up to any bar and say, I would like a bottle of water. They'll hand you a bottle of water. There. Oh, there we go. Yeah. You just walk by and ask, put them in your fridge, and you're ready to go. Yeah. So then you don't need to worry about that anymore, ordering those packages of water.
Right.
So.
See, and Jeffrey does the same thing.
Yeah.
So. Let's see.
Yeah, just like like Steve. Here, go back
Oh
to
yeah,
what
sorry,
Steve
that's
said.
the one I wanted
Resort
first.
fees on hotels.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's just another way to charge. Just like I said today in my video, it's like baggage fees on an airline.
Mm-hmm.
They're just finding ways to do that. But you know what? Everybody is.
Right.
I wouldn't say. And
well, like Sherry says here, Shelly, I mean.
Especially the resort season parking in Vegas. Yeah, it's terrible. I remember that. Yeah.
Well, and even like if we go to Southern California, parking could be anywhere from $8 to $24.
I don't think it's been 8 for a long time, honey.
No.
I think that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, even like at a Hampton Inn that we had this one we've stayed at forever. Like when the kids were growing up, we would go kind of often and take them to the beach. And it was like $12, even a long time ago.
And they charge you a resort
when everybody
tax
was little. Yeah.
Extra hotel tax or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with renting a car.
Yep. There's a lot more fees with that.
The fees that are there, the airport fee and all that stuff.
So the bottom line is just decide if you're going to stay home or if you're going to go.
Yeah.
They want you to stay in the dining room so you can buy multiple drinks. That's an old bartender trick. Oh. There you go. There you go. But that's one of the things, MG Toe, that I would really like to know. I remember the guy at Celebrity told me when I was on in December, I asked him like how many people bought the all-included package, because that's what it's called on Celebrity. You get your drinks, your Wi-Fi, and your gratuities. And it was like 98%. Like, so that's so many people do that. That's like aggregate for all of Celebrity. But I was really like, wow, that's a big difference. So if you have a dining room with like 98% of the people that bought the package, then it doesn't like matter how long they sit there. Do you know what I mean? But it makes perfect sense if people are there longer. Although they are so busy in there, you got to wait for a drink. You do have to wait for a drink.
Yeah.
So Code 4 for Life says, I wish Princess would just raise the price without the nickel and dime methods. Me too. This takes away from the premium experience. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's
why Celebrity costs a little bit more. You pay a little bit more, but you're in. Hey, Sabrina, you take good care, my dear. It's good to see you. I like your picture. But yeah, that's why they cost a little bit more, because you don't have all this. Yeah. Hey, Doug, it's sure good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Meg's got an interesting comment.
Sister-in-law camped in a tent on the Alaska ferry.
Interesting.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up and see what those cabins look like. Let's see. Robin says when you get off the ship to go to Mahogany Bay, you can take an alcoholic beverage with you. Oh, can you? I don't know. I would guess not. If I had to guess, I would say no.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. If anybody knows, would you say?
Most ports seem to limit and say you can't bring anything off.
Yeah, they don't want you bringing food.
No rolls, no fruit. Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah. Looking forward to the first Princess in February, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam. Oh my goodness, Jack. That's going to be an amazing cruise. You're going to have to let us know how it goes. Yeah. And have you sailed other cruise lines? Hey, Harry, when can you pay? You know what, Harry? I think it's when you get on the ship. I am so excited for somebody to do it and tell us about it. March 6th. Oh, you know what? By then, even if nobody tells me, I can tell you, because we're going to go in the middle of September on our next cruise. So I'll tell you. But to me, I would think that charge, that it'll just come up on your app and you can choose to activate it and it will be added to your shipboard account, or else you don't activate
Sailors
it.
365 says you can pay it during your Panama Canal Ocean cruise.
Yeah, during the cruise. Yeah. That's what I think. I can't imagine. I haven't seen anything about them adding it otherwise, and I can't imagine that would be a headache. I just found on Princess website that the morning. Yes, that's what. Thank you, Kelly. I saw that last night. Made me happy. That at least in the morning.
We get that on most excursion days.
Because you have to leave early.
Yeah.
If you have to be in the main dining room for excursion at 7 a.m, it's nice that they'll bring you lunch. And I know like a lot of people like their coffee delivered every day, and that'll be really nice. Thanks, Kelly.
Here's an interesting perspective.
Until fairly recently, my idea of luxury travel was camping with a flush toilet. So having the opportunity to sail on all these amazing ships and see the world is so cool. And I even have a shower. I like that, Barb. That's a really nice perspective, because we Yeah, it's really important to enjoy where you are and realize what you've got and how blessed we are. You're absolutely right. Thanks for saying that. Oh, wow. Doug, you sweet thing. Okay, Gordon, talk and I'll read for just a second. Oh, well, I'll read it to everybody.
Just read it.
So they booked their Eclipse cruise with the Plus package way before the change, like desserts, dining. Oh, so you're before December 14th of 2022. We were given the option, but not forced to upgrade if we wished. It now has me wondering what, if any, status early booking has. Well, on the Eclipse cruise, you have a cabin.
You have a cabin, and it may be
and
a
you
lot
paid
cheaper,
less, and you paid less.
less.
Yeah, and you paid less. Some of my questions are: is Princess going to mail you your medallions? You know what? I bet not.
Yeah.
I think you're going to order them, but you're going to have to pay the $10. Do we have to pay the app activation charge to get the? Yes. Delivery or room service. I honestly get the casual dining changes, but still these things were available for free at the time of the original booking. I know. I guess the bottom line is, are we grandfathered or even given consideration for early booking? I wouldn't expect to get 2 free desserts or exercise classes with Plus because they were not available. But at the time of the booking, the medallion shipping and some of the casual dining experiences were. Doug, I'm with you. I think this is my opinion. If I were in charge at Princess, I would have grandfathered everybody who had ever booked the Plus package in. I don't care if it was before December 14th. I would have grandfathered them in. When I made those changes on December 14th, I would have grandfathered all those people into the changes. And now I would have. I think it's very petty, and I think it's poor customer service to not do that. There. And you know I love cruising with Princess, so I'm sorry if I sound mean about that, but to me that's just taking care of your passengers.
It's bad
they booked with the Plus package, and now they have the substandard Plus package, and so I feel like they should have just grandfathered them in, but clearly they didn't. So if you want those things, Doug, I hate to say it, you have to pay to upgrade to your other package, and then like I said, it's going to depend.
Medallion shipped.
But you know what? It's like, so kind of think of it this way in your mind. Like it's $10 to get the medallion shipped if you want that, so that you don't have to be in that blue lane. And then if you, so the Eclipse cruise will be on the Discovery Princess. So they do have Alfredos. So if you want a couple of those casual dinings, there's $29.98 more. So now you're up to $39.98, right? And so if you want to, I should start using my calculator. I'll just roughly do it. So then you're basically at $40. And then say you want to activate your app. Now you're at $45. And then, so kind of think to yourself, how many times do I want room service? If say you want room service 5 times, okay, so that adds another $25 to it. So now you're like at $70. So $70 is not as much as it would cost to update for 10 days on that cruise. That would be $100, right? So that's kind of what I would think about. Sorry, Gordon, if it's worth, I bumped you, if it's worth upgrading for you or not. But yeah, no, you don't get that. Like I said, if I was in charge, you'd get it. But I'm sorry. On the Majestic for 2 weeks, there were 2 great concerts performed by Jason Allen. His first concert was hits by Lionel Richie. The second one covered his life leading into Vegas. Oh, that's awesome. You know, I think some of these vocalists they have are like outstanding, just outstanding.
And then she comments about his YouTube.
He has very few members on his YouTube. Thoroughly loved his voice. Oh, well, here I'll write down his name. We can go give him a follow. You know, that guy, that Jason Keeler that was on our cruise, like, wow, he was really, really good.
He was.
I'm writing his name down too, so I don't forget. I got to go download his album because I got to support him. Okay, Mark says they were on a family camping trip this week. Oh, thanks for catching our live show.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the Northern Lights cruise. Me too. You give Melanie a hug, would you? We're really excited. When we were sitting on the plane to leave from Heathrow, we were talking about the next time that we're going to go back, and they're going to be on our flight with us. So it'll be a lot of fun. Oh, is that Mark? That's gonna be... Okay. Yeah. So we're excited. Let's see. If you like traditional dining, thanks, Jeffrey. Main dining room, set dining times, keep the same wait staff as many do. Then Virgin will definitely not meet your expectations. Then again, does Princess do that? It comes and goes, doesn't it? We had our set times in the main dining room and the same wait staff on the Grand Princess sailing. You know what?
Yeah.
This time when we go on the Island Princess next, once everybody does. Oh wait, I gotta do that. We're back. Final payments are done. So I put in a thing, and I've not heard back about the dining for our group cruise. But I am going to try to talk to this shipboard person and get those two, Sandkit and Kevin to be our people.
That'd be great.
They
had that table with 4, and then
they're really good.
We were with
they're
4,
really
so
they're excellent waiters, but they are also a lot.
They're
of fun.
They are so fun.
A lot of fun, and like they did the on the last night, they did the Baked Alaska little parade thing, and so I'm trying to hold
Kevin out there,
and I was trying to hold up my phone for a long time, like trying to video it so I could show you guys.
Yeah.
And at the very end, when they say, "Okay, everybody raise your glass," and cheer the staff and everybody, the crew members. So I'm holding my phone and I'm like trying to figure out how to pick up my water glass. And so Sandkit just comes and gets my phone and goes over and gets a better view. Yeah, he videoed us, and then he got some more of walked over, got the waiters. Anyway, just really nice people. Absolutely. Yeah. Wish we had found them earlier. Not that the others were bad, but they're the ones that made you want to go to the main dining room.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go. Let's see. Not sure it will swing me toward the plan, but I want to give them every point before I make a decision. Yeah, me too. I haven't quite decided either, but we're thinking what to do.
Oh, Doug.
Oh, before any changes.
Well, see.
Yeah.
Doug, the shorter version of Doug's.
Yeah, it's not grandfathered in, sweet thing. Yeah, I wish it was. I don't know. Yeah, they're saying that too. Yeah, I think they work with Princess. Leaving on the Crown in a couple of weeks. We got a call from Princess and an email about the changes. Oh, thanks, Sue. Thanks. Let's see. I'm like Kevin. I have cruise uniform that I wear nearly every day, nearly. Yeah, see.
We do too.
You just get what works for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I had we both did when we went on the excursions in the cooler weather. We had the same layers every time, So,
yeah.
So.
Don't drink alcohol. Oh, Ken doesn't. Okay. Yeah. So the things that are really going to weigh in on that is like the casual dining. So did you see my video today, Ken? So I talked about like with the plus package. How many days was he on? I was trying to remember. So like 7 days, if you pay your gratuities, which I don't think are optional, but that's a discussion for another day, you get your Wi-Fi and you pay for the app activation. You get your 2 casual dinings and your medallion shipping. You take the total cost for 7 days, which is $420. You subtract those things and you're at $148. And with that $148, that's still, you get to have all the drinks that you want. Include, like, you don't drink alcohol, but you can have mocktails. You can have, if you drink coffee, if you drink soda, if you like smoothies. It also includes all the juice you want, includes all your room service. What else did I miss? Oh, the fitness classes, and those 2 desserts, the plus, like, there's a whole bunch left for that $148. So I don't know. It's if you want those things. Okay. That's kind of like, the reason I did that video today is kind of just to help people think through a little bit, like what's worth for them and what's not.
Right.
I'm not saying you should get one or the other. I'm saying think about it.
Think it through.
Yeah.
Consider your own personal.
Like do your own little analysis.
Right.
Start with how much it costs for your cruise, and then take off what you definitely want to use.
Yeah. And watch for her video tomorrow, because she's going to give you some more things to think about based upon your itinerary and stuff like that. Yeah. So.
Let's see. Oh, Mary says, I tried MSC in February out of Port Canaveral. MSC, the balcony is better than the similar cabin on Princess. On MSC, get that full-size sofa. Cabin felt larger, but storage was limited. There you go. That's really interesting. And it's interesting, too, like the balcony, get that full-size sofa. I wonder how that'll compare, like, with the sofa on like the Sun and Star Princess, because all of them have the sofa now, and like celebrities, they all have a sofa. So, and that sofa was pretty big. Yeah, I want to say I could have laid on it. Like, it was long enough I could have laid down.
Yeah. So there's a few comments here based upon what Doug was asking, and Sailor 365 brought up this point.
Free app, medallion, casual dining.
Apparently, it seems like they're not.
Oh, yesterday, Sailor 365. I remember Carmen saying that if you booked before December 14th, you had to pay the upgrade. You still get your Wi-Fi and and then they put like all the codes up on the screen if you were a travel advisor and wanted to do it for people. Yeah, I think you do have to pay. Yeah. Scarves are a lady's best friend on cooler cruises to keep packing larder. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I always bring scarves. I'm
Yeah.
like you. I really like scarves as well.
And on the airplane,
They
keep
make
scarf.
oh yeah. Always have a scarf on an airplane.
Yeah.
Without fail. Yeah. When we were coming home, well, even going, it was so cold, and I didn't bring a sweatshirt going because I wanted to buy one. But on the way home, I had like on my short sleeve shirt, then my cardigan, and then I put on my windbreaker, and I was still frozen. So then I put on my sweatshirt, and then then I could sleep. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Yuki. How are you? I think this new announcement is for the log to next on our new ship, Sun and Star Princess. Oh, you think the new announcement is more for what we're going to see coming?
Yeah.
I think I agree with you, Yuki. I don't think this is the end of like everything that we're going to see with it. Let's see. Based on all the comments, you can see from across different Facebook pages and forums, people want everything free. Well, wouldn't everything free always be nice? It would.
Yeah.
It would. But in the long run, do I want Princess to pay their debts and stay a viable company? Heaven just.
Yeah.
Because then it's no fun if they go under. Hey, Judith, I don't want to jump in and whine too much, but my issue as a solo traveler, having to pay extra to sail, I have not had the plus to make cruising affordable. That's an excellent point, Judith. And I wish they would do something more for solo cruisers, truly. Right.
Speaking of, Jeffrey's saying goodnight.
Oh, take good care, Jeffrey. Take good care. Thanks for coming. It's nice to see you.
We're only a half hour behind.
We'll be looking forward to more of those blog posts and videos about Virgin.
Yeah.
Princess is not interested in the guest that chooses the standard package, and it shows with their greed. Oh, I agree with you, Eric. They need to have no use for people that don't buy the package. You know, it's really not going to sway me. I'll buy a package if I want, not if I don't. Yeah. We have a great singer. Oh, pianist in the Crooners Bar. Packed every evening with everyone singing. I think is what he meant. Classic rock songs.
All right.
Fun. Oh, that's really fun. Oh, he played till 12:30 in the morning. That is awesome. How fun is that? That's really fun.
Yeah.
I like that. Makes all the difference, doesn't it? Oh, thank you. Thanks, Holly. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Maybe I'll just keep it here. Thanks.
Anytime she asks me, does it look better and so on, it looks great, So thank you for another perspective.
Thanks, Holly. He says anything looks great on me. Let's see. Robin says, have you ever done the 14-day Circle Caribbean out of Fort Lauderdale? No, Robin, but the people that have, I have never heard anyone complain. That is a very popular cruise. Circle the Caribbean is. Absolutely. And if anybody needs help, I am your premier princess vacation planner.
Yes.
Yeah, I would submit that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm, I would. I've cruised on Princess, I think, more than most, if not all of your princess vacation planners. And it's my thing. So, but yeah, Robin, yeah, if you do need help with it, I would be delighted to help you. But I think you would really enjoy it. And the Island Princess is a really nice ship. Yeah. Really good ship.
Oh, and I wanted to point out, I forgot to mention when we talked about the Coral Princess a little bit, just a fun little fact, as we were coming into Southampton, I got on the maritime thing. They were only 20 miles ahead of us down the English Channel.
Yep.
They were docking in Dover.
They were going to Dover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
it was really fun. So for Wednesday, they were in Dover,
right, which
I noticed was a little news story. But then we had all of this happen. And so it was nice that the Coral Princess got to go to Dover. Like Dover greeted them like with fanfare because it was their first call there. So I thought that was really fun. it sounds like things are going well on the
Yeah.
World Cruise, so that's nice. Let's see. It's a slap in the face for non-drinkers. Oh, I think so
Yeah.
too. I think Princess definitely needs to make a package for people who don't drink alcohol. And I know that's not what they're looking for, just like they're not looking for people that don't want Wi-Fi while they're on board or don't want whatever. So, but yeah, I think but they should think, well, yeah. Hey, Mead, how are you? We had the best time doing my first back-to-back in December, 2 10-day Princess Cruises in the Caribbean. Do I have to get off the ship on turnaround day? So yeah, they have you meet, like they'll tell you what lounge to go to and wait, and then they just walk you off and back on again. That's what everyone tells me.
Yeah.
I haven't done that. But yeah, that's how they have you do it. So, hey, Matt, I think the CEO of NCL transferred to Princess. These charges are ridiculous. Changes are ridiculous. Charging us for what used to be free. I know, Matt. I know that makes sense. Yeah, especially with those gratuities being $20. They start at 20 on Norwegian. That's a lot, but their Wi-Fi costs a lot more.
Yeah.
Their beverage packages cost a lot more. Yeah, they skip a lot of ports. Like
and they don't give you your port fees back.
I'm not
unless you go
Norwegian's
down.
biggest fan.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I have nothing against them. I'm just not the
Right.
biggest fan. Let's see. Here they are changing what comes with my cruise 3 weeks out. Just seems unfair. I know, Lucy.
Yeah.
I agree. It's that thing I say. They should grandfather everybody in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think they want money now. On the Celebrity Edge, the Fine Cut Steakhouse is $65. Thanks, Shelly. The Le Petit Chef is $60. Eden is $60. Le Grand Bistro is $30 for lunch. Yeah. Yeah. So when you compare that, like now, okay, but truly, okay. So the Fine Cut Steakhouse, that is a whole different grade of meat than you're getting in the Crown Grill right now. So your Crown Grill will be $39 and that'll be $65. And so you save money, but yeah, I've heard that Fine Cut Steakhouse is very good. And like Murano's that I ate at, it was excellent. Like it was excellent dining. It was fabulous. So, and Eden, I do want to try Eden sometime because they have, is it vegan or vegetarian? I think it's vegan that they are going to have like a whole dinner of, and I would really like to try their selection on that. I'm not vegan, but I don't eat a lot of meat. I really like really good meat, but if it's not really good, I don't need it. Let's see. So anyway, there's that. But thanks for saying that, Shelly. I think that what we want is not to feel the standard travelers are left out in the cold or punished for not buying the package. I agree, Cindy Ann, very much. As someone who hasn't bought a package before, I agree with you. I agree. So, yeah. It'll be interesting. And truly, you know what? If I didn't use internet, I don't know. I don't really know that I need the app activated all the time. I know that sounds funny, but I don't think so. I don't. I can go get food when I want. And paying for that to have the app activated 3 times, I could get room service 3 times. I mean, one time I could get room service 3 times. I was on the Ruby in June and July, and we stopped in Prince Rupert. I wasn't happy with the change, but we were there for a short time just to meet with the international requirements. So they didn't tell you why they changed, huh, Mead? Yeah, I was trying to remember. If you get off the ship in Prince Rupert, go to the right, not the left. There's more to, I'm going to write that down. That's a good thing to know. In Prince Rupert, go to the left. No, wait. Go to the right. Thank you.
Good to know. Thank you very much.
Very much, Mead. It's the little things sometimes. You're finally 11 more subscribers away from the 1,000 goal.
All right.
That's awesome.
Good for
Congratulations. You. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Ontario girl. The grands are the ones you long to see. Love my girls, but my granddaughter. I know their story. I know. Isn't that true? It's really true. And, you know, I think those little ones are happier to see me than their parents are anyway. I take good care of them, and our children love us very much.
Oh, yeah.
That's not.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, those little girls, when they're all in and I'm all in. So I can't wait.
It's fun to spoil them.
It is. And they're just getting big too fast.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. And everyone who wants to compare other cruise lines, most of us only cruise Princess. So if you really can't compare them, if you just cruise one, don't really need to know what the others do.
Rant over.
Eric, you're so fun.
But that
No.
makes sense.
No, it does.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is when I've gone on the others, I've chosen that I like Princess
Yeah.
better. I like Celebrity just as much. It just costs more.
Right. And so
Overall, I
you,
like
you
it just as
leverage that
much.
because you now have elite status. You can get on cheaper
Yeah.
because of the price difference. And
But I really like I really
the
do
itineraries
like
that we've already looked for and the ships that we're familiar with. So yeah.
Yeah, there's good and bad with everything, isn't there? Also,
Oh, we
caught Judith.
did
It's
we?
good to see you, Judith. Oh, Barb is doing the Circle Caribbean in January on the island, doing her transatlantic sailing from Rome to Fort Lauderdale, then getting off for a few hours and back on again. Different room though. Gonna have a great time, Barb. Let's see. Grand Princess Alfredo's only had pizza on their menu. I wonder if the Royal Crest will have the full Alfredo's menu. It'll be fun to see.
Well, and we never saw anything that was an Alfredo's offering out of the Sabatinis like we were told.
We didn't. We kept an eye on the patter. Didn't see it once. So we didn't eat there. I normally have maybe one drink a month, but when I cruise Princess, I make sure to drink enough. There you go.
Yeah.
And you should. You should. You're on vacation. You paid your money. You should. I agree. Let's see. Hey, Tom. Oh, I'm glad it was helpful.
Yeah.
If you need anything else, though, just tell me. I'm delighted to help. Okay. Let's see. I don't drink. I do occasionally. Oh, occasional Wi-Fi. I don't get a package on the Alfredo. I know.
Yeah.
Well, and if you're dying to eat there, you can pay one time, or if you have onboard credit to use. Yeah.
And just paying the one-time fee, then you're not having to pay the upgrade fee for the package and worry about all the other things that you're missing. And we kind of did the same thing on this one. I didn't get the drink package. I didn't miss it.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah. And I realized I don't need to get the soda package again.
I mean, I would, especially in the cool weather, I was more than happy with the ice water and the buffet. I'd get the lemonade and add some ice to it because nice and cool. And I'd have a sip now and then of a Coke just because I could.
Well, we got those cans in our room.
That's true.
Those were what he
was because we traded out the
mini bar.
The mini bar. Mm-hmm. And they gave you what was it? A dozen or 20 cans?
I think maybe 20.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was
we had a lot of Diet Coke.
Yeah. So, it's those, Eric. Let's see. Sorry. The tickets for the oh, yeah. Jeffrey had to go. They are dated. They're still printing out a ticket for everything, and you have to turn it back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. The premium desserts are so over the top. I cannot imagine anyone having more than one a week. Yeah, the one we saw looked pretty decadent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can't eat desserts. Maybe I'll.
Yeah, but here's
yours. Or make some kid's day. Go give it to the kids.
That's true.
Ain't no one buying that concoction from you. I did notice that there were parents that would get it, and they probably had the package, and then they would give it to their kids, which I think is fine. Who's going to eat that? Muddy Waters Bookshelf. I like that name, and pretty flowers. It's cooler here in Canada at 22 Celsius.
Good.
That's nice. You did get a little bit of a reprieve. That's nice.
Oh, so Mead said they did get one.
Oh, you split a huge one.
Okay.
Yeah, they are really big. They're in those tall ice cream glasses, if anyone hasn't seen. Let's see. Do I think that the Princess will raise the price in response to adding more benefits? You know what? I'm sure that a price increase is coming. I don't know when, but everything else is going up. So it'll be interesting to see how long that holds. I've had that exact thought that as they announce these new charges, they held that, but how long will they hold it? I can't imagine it holding very long. Let's see. Last year, the Ruby change from Victoria to Prince Rupert. Was disappointed, but I'm glad you like Prince Rupert, Trisha. Saw so many bald eagles on our long walk. Others on a paid tour said they didn't see any. And get off. Did you go to the right, Trisha? Yeah. Yeah, like Mead said. So, yeah. Oh, Rhonda says, no way doing a carry-on to Norway. Plus, we already have taken the round trip Southampton cruise in September.
Oh,
Yeah, she's going to be doing cruises. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Some back-to-back.
She's doing the British Isles first
And then
coming to Norway. But yeah, you got to take warmer clothes.
Yeah.
You do. That's much harder. Yeah. Let's see. Do they still allow you to opt out of gratuities and pay your servers directly? Yes, you can always opt out of gratuity. You should go down to guest services and do that. I have like a couple of thoughts on that. And so we need to talk about this as a Let's Go family. I should talk about it in a video. But just to kick that off, like what I'm thinking is, on the one hand, take it off and you give them money. At the same time, if everybody takes them off, they are going to get paid less by the cruise line because the cruise line won't have as much money to pay them the wage that they pay them. So I'm not into telling people what to do. I'm just saying, think about that. So let's see. If you purchase the package on board, does everyone in the room have to have the package? Nancy, the first 2 passengers in the cabin have to. Like if you buy a soda package, they don't. Like I got a soda package and he didn't, and that was okay. But with the Plus and Premier, you do. So if one of you gets Premier, the other has to have Premier, and the same with the Plus. Hey, Hope. Did you announce the 2025 cruises or any group cruises? So glad you're back. So the other day I mentioned Alaska 2025, and I have more to say about Alaska 2025, Hope. I'll do that tomorrow or Monday, probably more Monday, because I've got a few other thoughts to help people think about what they want to buy with this and to think about like these changes. But at the same time, I did make some group space on some cruises. I'm not going to commit to going on all of them, but they are cruises that are going to sell out. And so I wanted people to have the luxury of having the chance to book, even if they were all sold out. So I'll get that list and talk to y'all about it.
Right.
But we need to choose for 2025 what we're going to do. So if you are new around here, to go to Alaska next year, our Let's Go family, we're going to go on July 27th of 2024 on the Discovery Princess. It's an amazing cruise. It's a round trip out of Seattle. So I love going in and out of Seattle. And it's got Glacier Bay on that itinerary as well. Love that. So come along with us if you want to. I'd love to have you.
Yeah.
We would really like to have you all come. It's going to be great. So
I might wear this shirt.
That's what we're going to do in 2024. So for 2025, I'm trying to. We've already started looking and trying to decide if we want to do the perfect world for me would be to do it so that we could do a cruise tour, and then have it so that like people that don't want to do all the expense of a cruise tour or don't have enough time can grab the cruise that goes with that cruise tour. Yeah. So that's maybe what we're gonna do. Yeah. So we got to decide that.
Yep.
They've got some really, really good cruise tours for 2025 as well.
Right.
They're really good for 2023 and 2024 too. Nothing is lumpy. Yeah, it's all really good.
I'll put the link up for what we currently have. 2025, we've got two group cruises. One to somewhere.
Yeah, we made the one on the girls cruise, the Panama. But I got to make one in the Caribbean. I think y'all will probably give it up on me on that. I'm sorry. I'll don't get it together. Let's see. I think what irks some people is Princess not going to honor what people paid for when they booked. I'm okay with new charges, but not okay with them forcing on people who already paid. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. That was a poor decision. I don't know who made that decision, so I'm not dissing anybody, but they should have thought about that a little bit more. Hi from the UK. Oh, it's nice to see you. 4 weeks to our next enchanted cruise. I'm excited. Really excited for you. Let us know how it goes, Kathy. Yeah, and we're happy to have you with us. It's probably late there or early. We're tired.
It's 2:00.
Oh, you're welcome, Tracy. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Veronica. How are you? These new changes were being included on Princess, I thought. Is the International Cafe on that list? Not this time. I know. Don't you wonder? Yeah, that was still on the list for complimentary dining. So that's good. Yeah. You might have mutiny if they took that away. I don't know. They didn't have an International Cafe on the Island Princess. And every now and again, we missed it. But the last time I went on Princess at the end of October, they really didn't have as much of a selection as they used to. They didn't have like all the kinds of salads they used to have. They didn't have like all the kinds of quiches, like the quiche they used to have. So I didn't really eat as much from there. So I guess I don't know if that made me not miss it as much this time, but I wish they could go back to having a little bit more salads and all the kind of things they used to have, but maybe that'll come. Maybe with charging to activate all those medallions, they can buy some salad stuff. There you go. That's my idea. Throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Oh, Carrie says the captain just said sunny, clear, and warm tomorrow in Sitka, 75.
Nice.
Getting very spoiled with this wonderful weather.
Not
A couple from Florida said they come to Alaska to escape the sun. Well, at least it's not so humid, you know? Yeah, that's really funny. Let's see. So if you buy the package when you get on the ship, you can buy it, and your hubby does not have to. No, I think you both still do. Well, I don't know. I never asked that.
Here's what they replied.
You got on the ship, you could. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So you could. Yeah. For those of you who have multiple devices and do not want to pay for a 4 package, get a cheap, you should know about this.
Cheap TP-Link travel router and a cell phone battery pack so you can use it outside your cabin. But I think, doesn't each device have to authenticate? So I'm not sure. Because I think each device authenticates, but you could try it.
Yeah, try it if it works.
Yeah, let us know.
I wonder if Elite will be able to go on faster on the cruise, even if you don't get the medallion at part. I know. I'm going to try it in September. I'll let you know, because I'm not going to order my medallion. I'm going to pick it up at the port just so I can see what happens with that blue lane. Yeah. And Elite, because I'm Elite and the blue lane. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I just got back from Vegas yesterday. Really? Resort fees were $45 a day. Yep. And gave you a lot less than the package.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't it just pretty much just give you access? Yeah.
It just says you can stay here.
Yeah, we need it. We want to go to Vegas before the end of the summer just to go swimming.
Mm-hmm.
I love going swimming when the water is nice and warm there. I just love that. Yeah. So it's on our list.
Try to sneak that in somewhere.
Yeah. Are the canned soda all included in either package? You can get canned soda in the, yeah.
And Eric says it's up to the bartender.
Oh, you've had some bartenders tell you no?
Yeah, well, and Lori says it wasn't in hers, so.
Awesome. It must depend.
It does.
It must depend. Yeah, I'm going to look at their website. It said something about that.
And Sailors 365 says only fountain sodas.
Yeah, there you go. So it must just be the people that I've known, the bartenders included it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been going on, is what people have said their experiences. So there you go. One thing I was taken aback, I need to talk about more, is like how many times I had to say our cabin number on this cruise. I thought the medallions, we were trying to get away from that. We had to say our cabin number every time.
Every time you wanted a drink.
Well, except for every once in a while. At some bars, I wouldn't have to. Every once in a while, they'd catch it, but sometimes it'd be like, no, it didn't come up, and ask my number. But like in the main dining room, like everywhere you went, if you wanted something, you had to say your cabin number.
Yeah.
You could have said anybody's cabin number. Yeah.
Well, those 3 times I did do it to the neighbors. No.
He did not. Okay.
Let's see. White Pass and Yukon.
Oh, thank you very much, Thomas, for saying that. White Pass and Yukon have settled. Oh, that is so nice. Then we don't have to worry about that.
Bailey Girl's here.
Oh, it's good to see you. How have you been? It's nice to see you. Good to see you too, Thomas. I should say nice to see you first. Thanks for telling us, though. Appreciate it. If you're in Canada and living near the border where you can get your medallion shipped there and also get Grayley, you just got to pay the $10. Yeah. You just have to have a U.S. shipping address. Yeah.
Oh, this is in relation to, can you take alcohol off the ship?
But no one from Princess is going to check your backpack. There you go.
They don't.
Yeah. I try to be law abiding.
Yeah.
I don't know what all is included in that. Let's see. Just heard a comment that reminded me. I'm doing a back-to-back 26 days without Plus. Is it possible to buy the Plus on board for the second leg? It's a second cruise. Yeah. Also, is it too casual dining regardless of cruise length? It is. Yep. I think they should kick it up for longer cruises, but once again, I'm not in charge. So, hey, Mary, it's nice to see you. How are you doing? Always get the premiere so the price changes don't affect us, but not understanding the outrage. I'm not under. Oh, for the wait, I'm lost. Oh, so you're not understanding the outrage at $14 one time for an optional restaurant?
Well, and then Eric says, well, she doesn't have to pay for it.
Oh, well, I think
But see, some people are.
I think the thing
Yeah.
is, Mary, my thing is just because we've eaten at Alfredo's for so long for free.
Yeah.
And now it costs.
Yeah.
I think that's just the thing. It's just because it used to be free. If they introduced a new restaurant and said, this is casual dining and it'll cost, you'll be like, okay. But we've just eaten at Alfredo's for so long. I think is why. Let's see. It's fun walking by the bar and asking for a Perrier in place of a regular bottled water. No extra fee.
Yeah.
See, it is. It is really nice. Yeah. Which restaurants are casual on the Royal? Well, Alfredo's. Here, let me pull up the Royal Princess really fast.
Now, Eric says, what do you mean by casual? And
well, we just have this like short list here. The Salty Dog Pub, O'Malley's, Kai Sushi, Alfredo's, and more. So that doesn't cover all the ships, though.
Right.
You have to look at the ship individually, which really, I should look around on the Princess website. They really need to do a breakdown of each ship so that you understand, right? I would say on the Royal Princess, it would definitely be the Alfredo's, but I don't know what else they're lumping in. I guess I could look here really quick. I could write that down to do a video about that.
Yeah, do that.
To talk about what is obviously casual dining on the ships, but it'll be interesting to see if they start to include, like, if they tweak that at all. Because when things have been free, then like planks and steamers and some of those things, it'll be interesting to see if they leave anything free or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tanya, talk about casual on each ship. Okay. Just booked a 7-day cruise on Celebrity. Oh, Beyond for May 2024. Nice. I will be in a single infinite veranda stateroom. Oh, Tanya, I hope you have the best time.
You will.
And let us know what you will. And let us know what you think. Yeah, I'm really excited for you. The Beyond is beautiful. Like, stand back. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ship. Really beautiful. And I love one thing I do love about Celebrity, for people that want their adults only pool, or like they have the huge, beautiful outdoor pool there and that cool elephant sculpture and everything. And there's music playing out there. When I was on, they had lots of waiters, and they had lots of waiters on the Reflection as well. But then they have the Solarium, which has lots of lounge chairs.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a pool. It is quiet in there. You could take a nap in there. You could read your book. You could just relax and enjoy the pool as well. And it is adults only. And I like to think they would tell them that. I know Holly, I don't know if they're still here. They were just on, and kids were swimming in the retreat pool, and nobody says anything, of course, to them about it. So the adults only pool is really not the adults only pool. One time, it was before COVID. It was in 2019. We were on the Emerald Princess in the Mediterranean, and there were some teenagers that kept coming and goofing around in the retreat pool. And I don't think anybody ever said anything to them about it, but there were, more adults in the pool, and it was nice. But anyway, you're going to love the Beyond. Yeah.
The Down Under Cruisers.
Hey, how are you?
They popped in quite a while ago. I saw them come up, and I thought, okay, we'll get to them. They have to leave now. So
I'm sorry, Shawnee Lana. It is so good to see you
Glad
guys.
You could come.
Yeah, we got to get you back on here again. We miss visiting with you. Really, Gordon and I were talking about that when we were just on our trip. We need to spend more time with you guys.
We're going to settle down. We're going to be here for a little bit now, after being away for 3 weeks and after all the other things that went on, because you're leaving me next week. So
yeah, but I'll be back.
We'll figure it out.
Let's see. I wonder why Princess won't honor my Holland America breakfast during her. We gave it a try though. I love that. The only thing I tried writing on this time was hot chocolate, and they did bring hot chocolate. Mm-hmm. The funny thing is the first day it tasted really good. It was really delicious. Yeah. The next day it was awful. You couldn't drink it. It was
really bitter.
It was terrible. Somebody messed up, and I like that you tried. Did they bring you anything? I can't remember. I remember when you did that. Yeah. Hey, Scott, booked on the from San Francisco to Sydney in September. Is it possible they might raise the cost?
Anything is possible.
Well, anything is possible. I would like to think not. Yeah. You would like to think they would let some of this settle down for a while before they decide to raise the price on the packages, right? Yeah. But they've got to be going to raise them. Don't you guys think so? When Facebook can post a long.
That was Jeffrey commenting on the one that came up to here across the screen.
That's awesome, Doug. You go. You're awesome. Everybody type up. Yeah. Maybe if somebody from Princess would please look. So I don't know. Yeah, Sailor 365. You tell them. One-time guest access fee.
To use Ocean now, which be charged first time on each voyage they Ocean ordered. Yeah.
Yeah, see, they're with Princess. Yeah.
Just I know Jeffrey's gone.
But... I'll grandfather everyone. And I know, Jeffrey, even if you're not here, we sure love you and we can't wait. Let me tell you, I'm with you, Eric. Jeffrey for president. Yeah, it's the thing of like staying in touch. Can only one person in the cabin pay for that? Oh, that's a good one. Probably Sailor 365 knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would think so. I don't think that's a per.
Wait a minute.
I don't think that's a per person thing, because you know what? When you order things on the app, you're ordering it as you. So like when I had the drink package, Gordon couldn't order drinks for me. And I couldn't order drinks for him if I'd have wanted. I order for me.
Yeah.
So I think it'll just be whatever you want to do. If you want to do it, you can. If your spouse or your whoever you're traveling with doesn't want to. There, they looked it up.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't think it's fair they start these increases for any ones that are paid in full. They should have not started for 90 days. There you go. That's a good idea, Lori. I don't think they're thinking that far in advance, if you want my opinion. I think they think of things and then they think, oh, let's go ahead and, get money going. So I think it'd be easier for them to just grandfather everybody in. Would be great if our group in October could have those wonderful wait staff. Zanetta, I'm going to do everything I can about that. Yeah, I'm going to try to get to talk to the onboard person, or tell whoever to please do that and see if we can. Otherwise, the very first day on board, I'm going to hurry up and go there to the dining room and talk to the meter D and tell them where we want to sit. So, and our group's not huge. That shouldn't be too hard. Princess Wake's wonderful mocktails, Nancy says. There you go.
Now, someone commented here, just looked it up online. It says Princess is the only cruise line that doesn't make all guests in the same room have the drink package.
Oh, you do? You do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. I'm really sorry. I just know you do. I know that you do.
Because we tried.
Well, we haven't tried it
ourselves.
No,
you've asked. I mean,
it's a thing. Yeah, you have to. Let's see. Hey, Lori. Watched the update video 3 times because I wasn't sure if the Diamond Princess has any of the mentioned restaurants. Oh, the Diamond Princess is different than the others. I mean, I could look like Sailor 365. You can look on each ship and see what all of the restaurants are.
Right.
And I'll do a video about that really soon. Okay. Yeah. I've got that written down here. I'll just do that because you can look up online. But yeah, the Diamond Princess is different. It's kind of like this. The Majestic is a little different. It's got Alfredo's, but that's the only place you're going to be eating pizza on that ship. Let's see. Hey, Kathy. Always take into account how much time you spend off the ship in the port. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's one of the things that I'm going to talk about too. And there's not enough hours in the day, is there, to do all the things you want to do? Yeah, I agree with you. Let's see. In the video today. Oh, thank you so much. There's no way I could drink $146 in coffee and mocktails. That's 11 drinks a day. You'd just be floating, huh? Thanks, Anne. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Let's see. Heman, sister, I like that. I'm really disappointed that most princess balcony rooms do not have sofa. Yeah, Nancy, you have to get a deluxe balcony, but with the new ships, they are adding them. There
are no standard balconies on the Sun or the
They're
Sky.
all deluxe. They all have sofas. Yeah. So Captain Tuvo, aka Bye-bye, and Captain Dino Sagani. I know. And that was quite a while ago. Like maybe a year ago. It's been quite a while since they've been with Princess, which I just really miss. I had some of my best cruises with Captain Tuvo as our captain. I just been to Alaska to him, been in the Mediterranean with him. Yeah, there goes Jeffrey. Let's see. The way I can have peace about this is I'm going to pay $14.99 to have them find me. And then just keep moving on. So they'll have to walk faster than you to catch you. I know. It's because they want you to think it's $14 instead of $15. Yeah. I know. It's a trick. Yeah. But really, they make travel scarves for a room within. They do, Katie. You're right. Yeah. I have seen those before. Yeah. So you can put your money in there, your cards, or your whatever. Yeah. It's really cool. Hey, Holly's back. Tornado warnings in eastern Iowa. Oh my gosh. You be careful. We'll say a prayer for you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'll have to talk to one of my student employees is going in that area next week. So
I grew up in Indiana. We have tornadoes there. We had a lot of warnings.
Oh, the first time I went and they had one, I was just like, what do we? And her sister casually turns to me and says, "Oh, we all just go hide in the bathroom in the middle of the house."
Well, it's because it doesn't have any windows. It's in the middle of the house. And it's
Of course, you're talking to the guy that grew up in LA with earthquakes all the time, and she was a little anyway.
Don't worry. Okay, first-time cruisers here. Hey, Tom. Royal Princess on August 5th. Any trips for newbies? Oh my gosh.
Have a good time.
Yeah, get on board, and I always say walk around the ship the first day, so that you know what's there. So that like at the end of your cruise, you're not finding something you're like, why haven't we been going here? So look around, see all the places to sit and enjoy yourself. Go see the pools. Do definitely try different places to eat, because then you just might find your favorite. We always try the different main dining rooms. If we go to a main dining room the first night and find the crew, the waiters that were just fabulous, then we stick with it. Yeah. Otherwise, we try the other ones. Yeah. And so on the Royal there's 3. And so definitely try that. Let's see.
Pile up all the bacon you want for breakfast.
And I would say take time looking at the ocean. I think too often people get on a cruise and they're so worried about what's going on in the cruise, like inside the ship. Like be like up on the top decks and look out and see the ocean and just enjoy being on the water. I think that's really important as well, so that you have time to really soak that all in and let it go through you. And just to me, that's really, really important. Oh, thank you, Sanetta.
That's so nice.
Thank you. That's really, really nice of you. Thank you. Thanks, Sanetta. She's going to come with us on our Northern Lights. I'm really excited. I was really excited about that before, but now that we've been on the Island Princess, I am so excited. Yeah. Really excited. Yeah. And I think a little bit of me was worried because I'd heard things that weren't, like some people had said, oh, there's a lot of trouble with things, but really we thought she was great. And even somebody had commented and said like forward on deck 5 or something smells bad. And Gordon go up there with me and it didn't then. And so hopefully it'll just be it. We'll plan on it being fantastic.
So we were on the shakedown, but we've met people that the crew that will be able to help us.
Yeah. So it does. Oh, Doug, you can make as many comments as you want. Okay. I cannot alter the terms of our implied contract. How can they? I know. I agree with you. I think it is bad ethics. I agree. I agree. I think it would be, it's appropriate that they grandfather everybody in. And then you could say, starting on this day, it's going to cost more, but everybody that already bought it gets everything. Yeah. I want Princess to pay their debt, But I want John Paget to stop spending Poku bucks on things like Dining 360, which is very costly and only for a few. Well, and here's the other thing with that Dining 360. I don't think anybody pays for it, do they? I think it's by invitation only. And when they first put it out, they said that the way that you were going to get to do it was as a suite guest, or if you were on board and you booked a suite for your next cruise. That's what they said when they introduced it. I remember. And now that they just invite people to come. So
yeah,
I don't think that's very cool. I agree with you. Wow. Hey, Tom, how are you? It's so nice to see you.
The Tom Barton fan club is in full effect.
Yeah, I didn't know if you've just been busy or why we hadn't heard as much.
We're happy to have you here.
I'm really glad to have you here, and I'm glad you're okay. So wonder if they're having serious financial problems. What do you think? Oh, I think they're having financial problems. But here's one thing I don't get, though. They put their cruises out, and I know that they like to have occupancy at a certain level, like a year out. I know that. But at the same time, I am amazed how many cruises they put out, and then they drop the price really soon. It's like, give everybody a minute to think about it and get booked. I mean, lower prices are great. I'm not complaining about the lower prices, but sometimes I wonder about their strategy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, but we're not financial analysts.
I don't mind referring cruises. I'm delighted to because it saves people money.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder about that too. Clearly, Norwegian is having serious financial trouble. Clearly, because they keep skipping ports. They took Valdez off the whole year for Norwegian in Alaska, and if you look at the map, they would have had to sail up there, and now they don't.
Yeah.
So, and they've done that on a lot of other cruises. They've just dropped ports, like even before the ship sails for no reason. So I think Norwegian's got a lot going on. So maybe Princess, clearly charging $14.99 to activate the app with the medallion they use for marketing purposes on their site. That's not cool either.
Oh no. So it's they can bring you your food no matter where you are.
Haven't been back on Princess in a while. No. You know what? I don't think anybody does a midnight buffet.
Yeah.
At least not that I know of. If anybody knows of a midnight buffet, speak up. Thanks for catching that code for. I wish they brought back. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Closest thing they have is the International Cafe. And that's not what it used to be. Like I said, maybe they can take a bunch of that app money and buy food to make that what it used to be. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Don't let the first few hours getting at the port, fighting the way a ship get you down. May be a hassle. Oh, heavens, yes. Just take the approach. You're on vacation. If you have to wait a few minutes, you have to wait a few minutes. Get on board. Go put your stuff down. There's always a main dining room open on embarkation day, always. So, and it's usually only open till like 1:30. So get in there before then, and you can just ask any crew member, and they'll tell you. And if they all seem like they don't know, go to the main dining rooms and just see which one's open. So that's a nice tip because the buffet is like just really busy. So I would go to the main dining room for lunch. Then I would also, what else would I do on the main day? If you have a package, go get a drink. If you don't and you want a drink, go get a drink.
And if you want to go swimming, put your swimsuit in your carry-on.
Yeah. I've been thinking about doing a video about what I make sure is in our carry-on bag. But always, because sometimes your suitcases will show up really soon. And sometimes they won't come until 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Depending on like what time things are going and how fast they are.
And if you are tired from your travel and they've got a nice sail away late enough, take a nap.
Oh, heavens, yes. We do that sometimes. If it's been, if we're worn out from traveling, just take a little nap, get up and enjoy. Carnival just brought, did they? Beginning of the week of July 17th. Yeah, I knew I was behind on cruise news. Oh, Wendy, thank you.
That's so nice of you.
Oh, Wendy, you're a love. Go on a cruise. Oh, thanks for saying that. Thank you, Wendy, very much. Soothes her soul. Thank you. I sure appreciate you too. Wendy is one of the angels. She is an angel. We have several of them here actually, I don't know how we lucked out. So, Valerie, it's nice to see you. Happy Friday to you too. Yeah, Yeah, just soak it all in and go find places like that are the best place to see.
Mhm.
Go up and see like all the views up off the sport court. Oh, you could look at the sanctuary. That's a nice thing to
Yeah.
try. It's like $20 for a half a day or 40 for all day. And so you get a lounger, or if you want to pay like $40, then you get a cabana. But that's really fun. And they bring you drinks. They have like a drink menu. And they have like food that they bring you like for lunchtime. We always book the afternoon because we do it on a CD and I don't want to get up early.
And you get afternoon tea.
And you get afternoon tea. So they bring like the scones around, like scones, I guess in England they call them scones, and with the cream and jam and lots of other delightful treats. That's really nice. Oh, Tom, you're going to go on the Circle Caribbean. You have over $1,000 in veterans credit with that promo that's going. I'm wondering how long if they're going to extend that, but that makes me happy you got that. I'm on the Emerald. So the Emerald Princess, how lovely is that? I think the Emerald Princess is our New England cruise. So have a good time, Tom, and let us know how it goes. I want to try one of those Circle Caribbean cruises. They go to really good places. I like those itineraries. I have a reservation at one of the Hyatts through a link to a site from Cruise Critic. $460 for 3 nights.
Wow.
Wow. That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome. You guys will have to tell us how it works, Tom. Yeah. Just booked to South America for 2025 and Princess is offering. Yeah, if you book by, I said it in my video the other day, if you book by, I think it's August 25th, then you get up to $2,500 of onboard credit based on like the length of your cruise, the cabin you book, all that. I am really glad you got $900. Good job, Valerie. That's great. Good. And they have some really good itineraries for 2025. They have a really nice 51-day cruise. The only bad thing about it, and I don't know that they even thought about this, is it's over Christmas. I'm sure they'll get enough people to go that don't mind not being home at Christmas, but that's a drawback for a lot of people. I've had people ask me about it, and then when they hear they're gone over the Christmas, they're like, no, it is hard to be gone.
Yeah. Carrie's going.
Oh, take good care, Carrie. Enjoy that Crown
We've
Princess.
We've been on 2 hours. We're trying to catch up.
We'll go soon here.
Yeah, we're
But
late.
yeah, Carrie, take good care.
Yeah.
Enjoy that cruise for us.
So Tom, he's the newbie. He says he walks with a cane. So, but
it'll be okay.
Yeah.
You know what? You're going to be surprised. There's going to be quite a few other people on board with a cane or a walker. Oh, yeah. Don't you let that bother you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, don't worry. Why don't you contact? So
if you need. Mm-hmm.
I was just going to say, Tom, so you can have your travel agent do it if you'd like. If you don't have a travel agent, you can call. And yeah, you can have embarkation, a wheelchair at embarkation, at disembarkation, and they'll help you with your luggage. So if that would be nice, definitely do that. So I am all in as
Grandma.
Oh, I am so glad. She sent me a picture. He is a doll. I'm not sure if my daughter if I am not there, my daughter puts me on the phone and you know what? That's what we have had to do over these years. Oh, yeah. And it's really sweet how it just like grows into this whole thing that you can do over the miles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Facebook is incredible. I mean, last night.
FaceTime.
Yeah. And I got on with one last night and I hear this, where's Grandma? But then she gets on with another one. Is like, I want Grandpa.
It's just fun. Yeah. Let's see. All the Eclipse cruises are sold out for Princess. Do you have a waiting list? Yes, Wiley. Just send me an email. I do. I have some group space left on a 22-day Holland America that goes to Hawaii. It leaves out of San Diego. It goes south. Clearly to be there. I think it goes on April 5th and it goes down to be there on the 8th for the total eclipse. And then she goes to Hawaii. So I don't know if you're interested in that. I'm just throwing that out there. But they are all sold out on the Emerald and the Discovery Princess. Yeah.
People are asking questions between.
Let's see. Denise Fisher. Okay, just send me another email, Denise.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be great. Yeah. Just let's go travel tips.
Let's go travel tips at Gmail. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have not, excuse me, I have not replied to emails today. If you sent it today.
Yeah.
I'm going to when we're done, but I haven't had a minute. Take care,
Go walk
Bob.
the dogs.
Barb. You guys are great. will go soon too. Let's see. I could ask, but probably too proud and stubborn. Oh, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. You just do what you want to do, Tom. That's what I think is the most important thing. Yeah. If I've had a drink package and I've ordered a drink for myself and a friend with no questions asked. There you go. Thank you, Tom, for saying that. I appreciate it. No one will ever notice the wheelchair. Plenty of people need it. And when you get to the ship, use the elevators and rest when you need to. You don't want to be grumpy. Nancy, there you go. You tell them. Let's see.
So, and they've already gone.
They're gone. Yeah. So
let's see.
You might get to the skip ahead
Yeah.
line in your group. There you go. That might work out good for you. Let's see. My server says they don't get the gratuities. They just get a wage. Exactly, Lori. They don't. It's not like you say, oh, you got these gratuities for this cruise. But they do get a wage. And if we all, like if everybody took off the gratuities, they either wouldn't get paid as much or the cruises would go up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got to impact somebody is what I meant. Yeah, they don't. Plus the gratuity goes to more than just your cabin steward and wait staff. Thank you.
Yes.
Sonetta, there's lots of people that need to be paid. Yeah. Like the people that wash the sheets and the towels and keep them nice and clean for us. And the people who make the drink that somebody's going to bring you to your room service or to on your lounger. I went to a beachfront resort in Florida in March. It's more than a cruise. A lot of hidden fees, resort fees, room service, 20 to 25% charge, other hidden fees. Cruise is still a bargain, Tom. Thanks for saying that. I agree with you entirely. And the thing is when you get to those places and you want to enjoy yourself, then you just have to pay them so that you can enjoy while you're there. So thanks. Oh yeah, absolutely. You can ask, there's a whole lot of things you can ask your cabin steward for. I'll do a video about that. Yeah, there's lots. Yeah, absolutely. You can ask them for extra pillows. For on the next cruise, SF Love Boat Cruising. It's nice to have you with us. We is the middle of I can't remember, maybe
September 16th.
It's the 16th of September. We're going to go to New York on the New England up to Canada and like round trip out of New York. Right. It's just 7 days. Yeah, we're really excited. So that'll be fun. Yeah, have fun, Tom. You'll love cruising more than you know. Oh, yes, Nancy. I mean, Tom, Nancy's right. You're going to go and you're going to love it, and then you're going to want to go again. I remember talking with a gentleman who had traveled much of the world with Princess. He said he used a scooter because of a work injury. Oh, yeah, you'll see people on scooters. You know, we even saw one lady on this trip that she would she'd use her scooter all over the ship. And then when she was ready to get off for an excursion, she would walk. But I think it was maybe just too hard for her to walk everywhere all the time. So it worked really good for her. And then you have some people that need a scooter all the time. And yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I like that everybody goes. Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, wait, I'm writing this down. What you can ask your cabin steward for. Okay.
So Tricia says the Eagles were to the left instead of the right. A local told us go around the bend and keep walking. To the right is a little downtown area.
Eagles are to the right. I mean, to the left. Okay, thanks.
And to the right is a downtown area, also which we also went to, but liked left better in Prince Rupert. So yeah, it depends on whether you want to see the Eagles or see the civilization.
Okay, wrote that down to do a video about that. Thank you for asking. Okay, the breakfast items in the International Cafe were good on the Grand. Lunch and dinner sandwiches and salad selections were pretty limited in the same mold every day. Yeah, I remember they used to rotate that more often. And I think maybe the pistachio pudding is a thing of the past with Princess. Oh, good chart. That's a good point, Holly. You're going to have to charge to go to the chefs and the restrooms. You're right. Yeah, everything is around the corner, isn't it? Well, I saw something I was going to comment.
This one or the canned soda?
Oh, no, we already talked about that. James says we were on, go back to James if you would. We were on the Majestic a couple of weeks ago and caught canned ginger ale in the main dining room when we were not charged. Of course, it may have come out of our onboard credit. Well, you know what? If you would have been charged, you would have seen it on your account. So this time, in the main dining room, they brought me a Diet Coke. Like I would just ask for a Diet Coke, and they brought that, and I never got a charge for it. So I'm wondering if it was just easier for them with how busy they were, and it was handier. I don't know why that worked that way, but it was okay, and I didn't get charged for it, and it's not included in my package either. So, yeah, like somebody said, it probably depends an awful lot on the bartender. Let's see, RE travel router. Oh, it does work.
Okay, so the router is the item that is authenticating. So you just I can see that.
Yeah.
If you want to, yeah.
I think we're happy to pay.
Mm-hmm. Let's
see. Just looked up online. It says Princess is the only cruise line. Well, I know. I don't get it. Yeah, but I know that I can't book somebody with one person with the package. Yeah, it's not the same as the plus fare. Oh, but anyway, yeah. At any rate, you can always try. Yeah, definitely, Sue. Give it a whirl. Definitely. And if it works, let us know, would ya? Because that'll help all of us. Let's see. Thanks, Mary. You're sure a love hoping to sail on a group. Oh, good. Do you have Shipmate? Yes.
Yes, Shipmate. I think it's Inkbite. I'll have to look.
He's had it for a very long time.
Yeah, I've had
way before we had Let's Go. We should make a new one.
Yeah, we should.
Go. We'll work on that. Here, I'm going to write that down. Let's Go Shipmate. But
Inkbite is a term that it's a username I've had for other stuff.
Yeah, so. On our also again, if you want to see group cruises too, Mary, on our Let's Go travel tips.
I put the link in the comments.
Oh, you did? Yeah, then you can see the ones we've got. It's kind of our bucket list. If you look at those and you're like, oh my gosh, it is our bucket list. So
there it is again.
Thanks again, Sonetta.
Oops, I'm pushing the wrong button here.
Okay, let's go down. Oh, what was the dining room situation like on Island? You could reserve. People were going to the same table every night. And I noticed some people would just, so you have the people, of course, that you expect to just walk in and sit down that are in that reserve collection. But I did notice that there were some other people, if we were standing there, they would go in and just sit down at their table if it was empty and it was their time. So I think it'll be, Mary, it was working great on the Island Princess as far as people being able to request the same waiter at the same time. Yeah, they're very accommodating, really nice there. So yeah, that was good. They have an incredible memory for that as well. Once the first night we went with the waiters we liked, and the next night we said it, they remembered. Like we walked in and they sent us right over. Is the drink package good at all the bars? Yes, Larry, all of the bars. Once you get that, you can, it's also good in the main dining room. Like when you go eat, or like if you eat in specialty dining, like whenever we go to the Crown Grill, or this time we went to the Bayou Cafe and you can get your drink and it's included. Yeah, it is.
Right.
Maybe that was so clear back before. Brand new subscriber. Hey, Stephen, we're glad to have you with us. Just booked a 32-day Tahiti South Pacific. Oh, wow, for April 2025. It will be the third on Princess. Well, that's exciting. I'm really looking forward to hearing about it. That'll be a great cruise for sure. What does the orange souffle taste like? I like orange. I know that's really funny. But we had one. I think it was in the main. Was it in the main dining room, an orange souffle on embarkation day for dessert?
I think so. Yeah, you got it, but I did. I had some.
Yeah, it's just it's delicious. Their souffles are about they come in a little thing about this big, and then they give you the vanilla cream. And I was really glad this guy just how they usually will open it for you and then pour in some of the cream out of their little boat, the little boat.
Not the urn, yeah.
The little boat. They just left it there so I could have all the vanilla sauce I wanted.
Yep.
But it was a lovely orange. It was really good. It was delicious, Susan, for what that's worth. Yeah, just very fresh. It was really good.
Yeah.
Is there a place to get food on the island if there's no international cafe? Oh, You know what? You have to take them back to your room with you, but the buffet is open till 10:30.
Yeah.
And they always, and you were right, they have the sign that you can ask for the peanut butter cookies, and then they had some others out, so you can take several, and nobody minds you take a several. Like on Holland America, if you ask for 2 cookies, it's like you asked for something that was sure a lot.
But
I don't know, Robert and Judy, did you guys think that too?
Yeah, but I was taking at least almost a dozen cookies each night.
You were not taking a dozen.
I had at least a half dozen.
Yeah, honey, that's different.
But they had the regular chocolate chip cookies, but then they had one that was a little bit bigger. They called it a double chocolate chip cookies, and I was trying to figure out, well, it didn't have double the cookie or double the chocolate chips, but it was really good.
You really liked them.
And the oatmeal cookies, about halfway through the cruise, they quit overcooking them, so they got really, really good. So I'd have a couple of those left over for breakfast because it was my oatmeal.
You can tell how things go around here. Okay. E. Robbins, nice to have you. I wish. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here with us now. Any insights on good gluten-free ships or companies? You know what? I would say that I would say that they all try. I really think that they all try. I noticed when we were on the Island Princess several times as we moved like between different dining rooms and had sat at some different places, I heard them asking, people asking and making sure that their menu options were gluten-free, and the waiters were very accommodating. And up in the buffet, they label gluten-free stuff.
Right.
So I think that they do a really good job with that. And you can always, you can ask as well as read what, like if the label says that and you're worried about it, you could still ask the chef. Yeah. Naps are awesome. Rick takes lots of power naps. You know, a nap can reset a whole day, can't it? Makes a big difference. Tom, I use a cane occasionally and the crew are amazingly helpful. Plus it can help you catch elevators.
Stick it out there.
There you go. Yeah. So, do any of the South America cruises go to Easter Island? You know what? They haven't in the past, Jackie, but I'll look and see. I need to look at those itineraries a little bit closer. We just have been traveling and then we got home. And so, yeah, I'll look at that and see if they go to Easter Island. Princess used to, but the last few years they haven't. I know that they did it quite a while ago. I'm looking here on South America. And if they don't on Princess, somebody does. Somebody does. And I firmly believe, like going for an itinerary, I'm not to the point in my life I'm going for a ship. I'll enjoy the ship while I'm on it, but I'm going for where I'm going. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. Somebody was limping and they popped her in a wheelchair to get through customs. So that's really nice. Yeah. I'll help you out. Oh, thank you very much. We'll find it. Thanks. On Emerald Princess and the buffet lemonade was it really? So on the island they were super good. It was always several pictures of 3 lemonade
to 4
there.
pictures, both sides. Mm-hmm.
So that must just be one thing that really varies on the ship. For a day and a half on the Emerald, the water in the main dining room and the buffet was so chlorinated. Oh wow. No. Good thing we had bottles in the cabin after filling up in San Francisco. It was okay.
Interesting.
That's really worrisome, isn't it? Oh, now I'm going to worry more about that. Thanks for saying that. Yeah. Oh, good night, Sandy. We should go too. It's late.
Yeah, we're almost.
Let's see. Here. Special food issues. You can indicate on the app. Yep. And the assistant head waiter always brought the menus the day prior to my sister. Thanks for saying that, Mary. Yeah. So it can... because people have like a wide variety of things too. They have like a little bit of like a lack of tolerance for something or something that makes them sick, clear over to really, 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 really having to watch it. So I like that you said that. Oh, thank you so much, Jackie. Thank you.
Well, thanks for subscribing.
Thanks very much. Stick with us here. Yeah, we'll find it. Oh, Mike says, oh, good. But got to figure out your non-drucker.
So he's trying to figure out.
You got to figure out the whole package thing. Yeah.
Just think about what's important. So.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. You know what, Tom? The next time we're on the same ship, we got to dance. Okay? You're a good dancer. Thank you very much. You take good care. Let's see. We took Princess from Tahiti to Fort Lauderdale. We stopped in Easter Island and Pitcairn. Not sure if Princess still does that. Thanks for saying that, Trisha. I was going to say they used to, but I haven't seen it for a while. So be nice if they would bring it back, wouldn't it? You guys have been to the coolest places. You and Kisno. By the way, give Kisno my love too.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, take good care, Tom. Falcon Heavy Lunch. Oh, that's cool. Oh, thank you too. Thank you very much, Sailor365. Nice to have you with us.
Thanks.
Heart back to you. Let's see. Good night, Ontario girl. Good night, all of you. You guys are wonderful. Thanks for coming tonight. Thanks for making it a fun Friday night.
Yeah.
We'll look forward to hearing what everybody says in the comments tomorrow and every day. So thanks for being with us. We'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you.